The new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
We depend on our drinking water supply daily, but where does that water come from? Your water provider encourages you to get to know your local water source so together we can protect and preserve it. The investments we make as a community to protect our water source now ensure we have a sustainable drinking water supply for the future. Visit drinktap.org to learn more. This message is brought to you by the American Water Works Association and your local water provider.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Win. That's win. Enter it now.
Go to ESPNAVL.com to play, and good luck.
Live from the Ingalls studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog see! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400. The Sportsocracy, heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go.
Damn right. You damn right the Jets killed me, Polly Walnuts. They suck.
He couldn't even get through the open.
I couldn't even. I was like, turn the damn mic on. I got something to say.
We lost to the Miami Dolphins, for God's sakes. I have to speak.
I'm fine with that. Here's what I'm not fine with. Against the worst secondary in the history of the NFL, you had 35 passing yards with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
He's got a lot to say about the New York Jets today.
I'm at some point, you do all the things you got to do, and then I want you to just, go.
Rile him up and let him go. Welcome into the program, 92.9 FM, 880 AM at 1400. Sportsocracy, heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click that live video link. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way you can get into the chat if you can get a word in edgewise today.
In the next 15 minutes, it's going to be rather difficult. So you should probably say whatever you got to say.
Don't forget there's the super chat option to move your comment to the top of the list. Last night, the Miami Dolphins victorious over the New York Jets. It got so bad that apparently Aaron Glenn pitched an old hissy fit in the locker room after the game, to the point where the media next door could hear him screaming through the walls.
I got 2 messages about last night from media pool guys that I've worked with the Jets. Yeah. That went, your coach is losing his mind right now. And now I it's come full circle for me. Tank, you were not at the Combine with me this year. David Smith, armchair commentary, can attest that I was at his initial, the first interview he ever did for national media. And I looked at David Smith, and I went, I don't like anything that just happened. Mm-hmm. Not one word of it. It was like he tried to bully. There was a podcaster in front of me that I know pretty well, and he asked a question, and he was just a jerk. Mm-hmm. And last night, I have officially dubbed Aaron Glenn Mighty Mouse. That's your name now, because you're this little tiny feller that wants to act like you're some badass, and you're not. You're a terrible coach. Genuinely, I lived through Rich Kotite. I have never felt like felt about my team the way I did last night. Mm-hmm. I was at the Village Porch, 51 North Merriman Avenue, our official home for Monday Night Football, and there were a group of dudes sitting around me that there was a Jet fan that looked exactly like Morgan Wallen, probably the most country accent I've ever heard come out of a Jets fan that wasn't named me. And we were just pillars of sadness as we watch a Lou Holtz offense. There's no better offense. If you run the ball, only one bad thing can happen. If you throw it, 2 bad things can happen. The Miami Dolphins at one point, with two of the worst starting corners I've ever seen in my life, they had Jack Jones. Yes, that Jack Jones, the one that couldn't cover a pool. He was one-on-one with Garrett Wilson with no safety over the top, and Miami's going, do it. I dare you to. I don't know. At this point, did you put your shoes on the right feet? because I'm trying to find the damn thing that you did right, and I am struggling to find one. Hey, but they run for 1 billion yards. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Mm-hmm. You know what that and $1 will get you? A Pepsi Cola. That is the worst NFL football team I've ever seen. And it's not particularly all that close. What about the 0-16 Lions? They'd be an 8.5-point favorite against the Jets.
Are you calling it now? Are you going over?
Oh, 100%.
Really?
Who you gonna beat? Wow. Who you gonna beat? How are you gonna beat anybody? That look, I'll go broad take on both of the games. We saw 3 of the 6 worst teams in the NFL last night.
Yep.
Undeniably.
Yep.
I'm going to give you a stat about the New York Jets that might be the most damning thing I've ever said on this show. Tank, I'm going to ask you a question. Yep. How many yards have the New York Jets thrown for?
Oh, in 4 games, 920.
It's 641. There are 3 teams in the NFL. No, this gets worse. There are 3 teams in the NFL that have thrown for less.
Wow.
The Bengals, the Eagles, and the Titans have all 3 thrown for less.
Okay.
How many have they thrown for in the last 3 games in the first 3 quarters?
Oh, well, you said it was, 35 last night or 34 last night. So I guess.
It's 35 last night. It was 17 against the Buffalo Bills.
I'll go,
they haven't broken 100 yards passing in the last 3 games in the first 3 quarters combined.
That's bad. I was going to guess over 100. So
it is unconscionable how bad this team actually is. And now here's the scary part. You can't play defense either. Aaron, buddy, look, it's just me and you right now, okay? They have one player. Tyreek Hill, which we're going to talk about him in a minute. Mm-hmm. The chat's already going crazy about Tyreek Hill. Mm-hmm. They have one player. You have one corner. Do you see how that maths? They have one. You have one. Put your one on their one. Stop putting Brandon Stevens on the best player. Brandon Stevens couldn't cover me. Brandon Stevens couldn't cover a Pomeranian. The monster in my hand would have 9 catches for 85 yards and 2 touchdowns against Brandon Stevens. For the love of God, stop putting him on the field. Now, I feel better because I got that out. Mm-hmm. Now we get into the rant that ties all of these teams together. The bottom of the NFL has never been worse than it is right now. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to prove it to you. Stephen Town said we're still talking about Brandon Stevens. I will talk about Brandon Stevens till the day I die, as long as he is in a Jets uniform. He will get that smoke every single day because he is terrible at his job. Mm-hmm. Who are your 5 worst teams in the NFL? We will disclose the power rankings starting at the bottom of this hour, and I will not tell you if you have the same 5 that I do, but I'm going to bet that you do.
Let's see. 5 worst teams in the NFL. Your Jets.
32. Frankly, I thought about making the Jets 37 because they shouldn't be put with the other 31 NFL teams.
The Tennessee Titans are definitely in that group. The New Orleans Saints. Carolina Panthers, and who's that last spot? The Browns?
The Miami Dolphins. I was about to say, how did you forget the?
I forgot the Dolphins. I rolled right past. I saw the Jets, and I just rolled right past.
All right, let's play a game. I want you to take those 5 teams.
Yes.
Those 5. And Evan Doyle said, you're all smoking crack. The Cincinnati Bengals would beat every team I just said by 10 points bare minimum. Because I know what he's saying. Now, look, I'm not saying you're way ahead of them. I'm just saying you're ahead of them because they are horrible. Mm-hmm. I want you to take the 5 rosters that I just said.
Okay.
Build a roster that could win a playoff game. Those 5 rosters, who's your quarterback? Justin Fields, Cam Ward, Spencer Rattler, Tua Tagovailoa, Bryce Young. It's Cam Ward.
I guess.
It's Cam Ward, who, by the way, is the pilot of one of the offenses the offense that has the least passing yards in the NFL. That's your quarterback. Yeah. Who's your running back?
Who?
Probably Breece Hall.
Sure, yeah.
Breece with Alvin Kamara backing him up.
Or Achane.
You have Garrett Wilson as your receiver.
Mm-hmm. Ted McMillan.
I guess. And Jalen Waddle. And Chris Olave. Your tight end is probably Jatavian Sanders? Maybe Darren Waller after he scored 2 touchdowns last night? I'll go ahead and tell you.
We'll go Darren Waller.
DraftKings, we love you so much. You're a great ally of the show. I want you to put up a bet that Darren Waller never scores 2 touchdowns in a game ever again against any team that's not the New York Jets, and I'm going to bet my ability to have fun for the rest of my life on it.
Oh, wait a minute. Do they play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at some point? Because
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Second to last game of the year.
Doesn't matter. As long as Tony Adams does not play for the Buccaneers, he will never score 2 touchdowns ever again for the rest of his life. You could not take those 5 rosters and build a team that would win a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
That's how bad they are. I kept looking at the Jets and the Dolphins last night just going, what are either one of you good at? Your 2 staffs combined are horrific. Anthony Weaver, I love Anthony Weaver. Other than that, I'm not sure there's a coach on that field that has the IQ of salad dressing. Carolina Panther fans, all of you that we should have hired Steve Wilkes. No, you shouldn't have. He was brought in to do one thing, run the defense, and they are horrific.
Evan says he's going to make some money on you. I think he wants to bet on your Jets against his Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan, I'm going to say this, and I mean it. And I know you're very down on your team, and I understand that. If the New York Jets right now played the Ohio State Buckeyes, I would take Ohio State. And I've made fun of people for saying that for years. Because I don't know who would cover Jeremiah Smith. Literally, they could drop back in shotgun 50 times and go, screw it. Jeremiah Smith's down there somewhere. And he would find a way to put up 3 bills and 7 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
That is how bad that team actually is.
Yep.
Now, flexing off my god-awful team. The Miami Dolphins are just a fingernail clipping, just a sliver better. And the Cincinnati Bengals are not drastically better. They're not drastically better.
Oh, I would agree with that. That was a forgettable night of football, unless you're a Miami Dolphin fan or a Tyreek Hill fan.
Well, you won't forget it. You certainly won't forget it. You would like to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, if you saw it, you definitely won't forget.
I mean, Tyreek Hill's career is over.
Yeah,
you're not. I mean, they've literally already tapped out on 2026.
Yes. Well, I mean, he completely destroyed. His cap came off. All of the ligaments got destroyed or damaged in some form or fashion. And I'll be honest with you, I will be surprised if we get to the end of the season before Tyreek Hill announces that he's not coming back to play football. I mean, I just keep thinking back to those, remember how much fun we had over the podcast where he was saying that in his second career he wanted to go into the adult entertainment field and all of that. But he has always talked like that. Like, football's not it's not a long-term thing. And I'm going to walk away before I get crippled, before whatever. Well, he's crippled now. In the terms of a wide receiver in the NFL, an elite wide receiver, it would be an absolute miracle.
Especially a guy that's already talked about retiring.
No doubt. I mean, he's 30 years old.
He was slamming the cart last night, smiling and screaming yes. I have that from somebody that was literally – I saw their face on the screen as the cart went by.
Yeah.
Sent it to me in a text message. He was screaming yes, which is insane to me.
Well, he's been absolutely miserable. He's been visibly miserable since the kickoff of the season. First game, second drive, he was on the sideline screaming and yelling and pouting and slamming stuff. Like, it's pretty obvious that he didn't like the situation that he's in.
We have our first 2 Super Chats of the day.
So fresh, we ball, no stress, 'cause we making that money.
The first one is from Randy L, and I'm trying to delicately figure out how I'm going to say this.
Well, look, not everybody has a rosy view of Tyreek Hill.
He's a garbage human being.
No doubt about it. And that's exactly where this comes from. Watching Tyreek Hill's knee fall apart made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Trash human being. Hope his career is over.
I'm not going to say this is going to sound weird. I'm actually glad Randy said that. There were 8 people with me last night that said that exact same thing.
Of course.
I've never seen that before.
Of course.
I did not say that. I don't ever want to see anybody get hurt. I was an athlete. I'm sure there's somebody out there that probably feels that way about me.
Well, look, when you have a guy that's been in trouble for domestic violence as many times as he has, and all of the rumors and all of the lawsuits and all of that, I mean, he's in the middle of one right now. It was first week of the season that the story came out that his ex-girlfriend had said that this has been an issue with him. Remember, he got kicked out of college for this. Right?
For sure. I mean, look.
That's how he ended up
saying that Tyreek Hill
State or whatever.
Saying that Tyreek Hill's not a good human being is kind of like saying that, it's cloudy outside.
Right.
Or today's Tuesday.
You are absolutely entitled to your opinion.
And now, I want to touch on this too. Randy L. said, can we point out that's my first ever Super Chat? It's the first thing I ever thought was worth paying money for.
Good for you.
That's why I said I'm glad he said it. That was the most shocking part of last night to me. Was in a complete mixed bag in a room of full of people that I don't know. It was shocking how many people to me went, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I've never seen that. And there's no commentary for me on this. I've already stated I cannot say that as a former athlete, I never want to see anybody get hurt.
No.
I also never really wanted to see Tyreek Hill in the NFL because he's one of those people that I've always had kind of a problem with. I can't cheer for you. He's never been – Hank, you played fantasy football with me 1,000 times. Have you ever seen him on a team of mine?
No.
Because I can't deal with it. I can't wrap my brain around Tyreek Hill. But it shocked me to hear some of the responses that I heard last night. And then I went to Twitter, and I think blood started coming out of my ears because I was shocked at some of the things I heard people say because it was way worse than that. Way worse than that. Now, I do have to say, for the furtherance of our careers, neither one of us said that.
No, absolutely not. But I understand why people have that feeling because there are some things that are unforgivable, right? There are some things that in people's minds they'll never get over. People still have never gotten over and will never get over, like the Michael Vick stuff.
That
it comes from a different place.
That message about the girlfriend's kid. I never got over that because I listened to it pillar to post.
Yep.
So for me, sorry, Tyreek. That's the extent of what I'm going to talk about it.
Most definitely. We got another super chat.
It's all about the money, all about the money.
Stone Sports Podcast. This has cashed $1,000 parlay last night.
Let's go. That's good news.
Said he figured he'd share some of the spoils with the super chat, and he says, "Falafel the Yankees." Yes.
The Red Sox fan thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yes, I love it. I love it. The Major League Baseball playoffs underway in 45 minutes. 4 series in 3 days. Red Sox and the Yankees for the next 3 days. Baseball fans, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Did we have another one? I thought we had a member chat in there somewhere. We do?
No, there was. Yep.
We do have one. Here we go.
Give me those dollars, don't you holler, that's your money, honey. That's what I need. Well, give me the cash back.
You get the cashback discount song when it's the free
Is that
chat.
what he's saying?
Yeah. He's saying, "Give me the cash back." Red Sea using the member chat. 13 months. It's been longer than that.
Feels like it.
He had to have rejuvenated his account or something.
If not, he's done a lot of work in 13 months.
Red Sea says power rankings. Number 37, Drew Petzing. Number 36, the New York Jets.
Flip them. 37 is nothing belongs beneath the Jets.
I don't know that I agree with you, but okay.
Did you watch every second of last night? Because I did.
I mean, I did not watch every second of it. No, I did not.
And by the way,
mainly because it was horrid.
Oh, and by the way, this is just for the furtherance of my life. Aaron Glenn, Tanner Erngstad, whoever is making offensive calls. If it's 3rd and 7, one more time, and I watch you run an ISO, I'm pretty sure my heart's going to explode. I don't think my heart can take another one.
What? Oh, it's weird. It's weird. It's like Mike Bobo's calling this offense or something.
I would have paid Mike Bobo's flight to Miami out of my personal account to have gotten him.
Without knowing any of the offense, I'd have taken him.
I don't care. Oh, you're going to throw screens? You had me at throw. Will you sit Justin Fields down? Then he has that big touchdown run, and I had already said on Twitter, Justin Fields is the worst NFL quarterback I've ever seen.
Right.
And then you get fanboys.
You take that
back. You ready to take that? No, I'm not.
Ice cold take.
Oh, you mean where he bails out to the right and then just uses the fact that Miami completely lost contain to run one in? No, I don't like the fact that I have a quarterback running a high school offense, which is, hey, we have the best athlete playing quarterback. Let's just go watch him outrun people because that's all he can do because he can't throw for squat.
It is the Sportsocracy, ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We got one more on the way out the door.
Give me that money.
It's from Stephen Tao. He says, I'm still not over the Chainsaw Brothers not being brothers. Actually, they're cousins. In case you didn't know. Woo! Woo! We'll be right back on ESPN Asheville.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Streaming only on Hulu.
Beginning Thursday.
Jelly Roll!
Hi, this is Ed Sheeran.
LL Cool J. Brian Adams.
Make some noise for Tate McRae.
Hey, I'm Sammy Hagar.
Mariah Carey.
We have Maroon 5. Good evening.
Hey, this is John Fogerty.
Tim McGraw.
And so much more.
See it all at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One. Streaming only on Hulu. Beginning Thursday.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, thrower of parties, is inviting you to Hope on the Slope. It's a free dance party happening on World Mental Health Day, Thursday, October the 10th at Bears in downtown Asheville. Get moving with Euphoria's dance instructors, vibe out with DJ Lyric, and celebrate the power of music, movement, mental health, and community. It's all happening at Bears, supporting Bears Foundation Linked for Life, bringing free therapy to Asheville's food and beverage workers. Learn more at bearsbbq.com.
Fall is sports season, and iHeartRadio has it all. The NFL.
Touchdown, Green Bay Packers.
MLB playoffs.
It is gone.
College football, the NHL, and NBA preseason moves are underway. From scores and reactions to interviews and hot takes, it's all at your fingertips on the iHeartRadio app.
Appreciate you taking my call, guys.
Lock in with your favorite teams with play-by-play, podcasts, and local stations where you can react and join the conversation. Sports on iHeartRadio, where fans live it.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, thrower of parties, is inviting you to Hope on the Slope. It's a free dance party happening on World Mental Health Day, Thursday, October the 10th at Bears in downtown Asheville. Get moving with Euphoria's dance instructors, vibe out with DJ Lyric, and celebrate the power of music, movement, mental health, and community. It's all happening at Bears, supporting Bears Foundation Linked for Life, bringing free therapy to Asheville's food and beverage workers. Learn more at bearsbbq.com.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
The Sportsocracy.
You were just dumber than a bag of hammers.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app. Last night was a lot to take.
Well, we haven't even talked about the Denver Broncos just beating the absolute smoke off the Cincinnati Bengals.
Well, of course they did. Did you expect anything less? One of these is a borderline, if not a playoff team. The other one is terrible.
I get down with borderline. I ain't getting down with playoff team.
That's why I said
sorry,
maybe.
I'm looking around the AFC right now going, I think I could pick these 7, and it's not going to be all that hard. Because I'm going to go Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Indianapolis Colts, Los Angeles Chargers, Kansas City Chiefs. I feel pretty sure I'd pour that in concrete right now, and I'm not going to change my mind, I don't believe, because I don't see how one of those teams doesn't make the playoffs. Because I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't watch Denver last night and go, man, look how they've turned it on. I looked at it and went, good God, the Bengals defense might be worse than the Jets.
It's just taking advantage of you know, all of the right plays. Bo Nix makes some plays at times. He's like Baker Mayfield.
Bo Nix is a Chrysler 300. We've been over
sure,
this.
Yeah.
It looks like a Phantom till a Phantom drive by.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then it looks like a Chrysler 300.
He gets to go up against the Cincinnati Bengals and look good doing it. And he'll do the same thing against the Jets. And he'll do the same thing against the Raiders. But he's not doing it. I don't think he's doing it against the best teams in the league.
No. And now, can we go back to 2 weeks ago when Joe Burrow got hurt, and I looked at Mike Brown and the entire front office of the Cincinnati Bengals and said, you should go trade for Kirk Cousins right now. Now I'm going to add an addendum. You should go trade for any other quarterback that's not Jake Browning in his pants, because he is horrific.
But would it make any difference?
Could it be any worse?
Well, I mean, the rest of the team is that bad.
Could it be any worse? You want to hear the greatest stat you'll ever hear in your life?
Mm-hmm.
In NFL history, there have been 59 running backs that ever had less than 100 yards on 40 or more carries in the first 3 weeks of the season.
Okay.
Chase Brown was number 59.
Wow.
Do you know how many of them after 4 weeks still averaged below 2.5 yards a carry?
1.
And his name is Chase Brown. This is like historic level of god-awful at playing running back.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not scared of Jake Browning. I want you to think about what I just said. A guy just broke a record that has never been touched. It's never happened before. On a team that has Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. He's never seen a safety in the box because you cannot do that against this team. And it has not mattered. That is how poopy you have been at your job. How is Zach Taylor still employed?
I'm not sure.
Is that what Cincinnati's doing?
Are they intentionally going down this path to get rid of him? Is that what you're saying?
We had a lot of discussions around the old Village Porch bar last night.
Okay,
with a little gin and tonic in my hand, and somebody asked me, "Are the Bengals just tapped out, and they're looking at this as a reason to get away from everybody in this administration?" And usually, when people say things to me like that, it turns into the NFL's rigged. No, it's not. But this time,
so are they?
This time I couldn't get away from it. I cannot figure out how you've looked at Jake Browning in an AFC that I think is open to making the playoffs. But you're just rolling over and dying.
Yeah.
I mean, are they that cheap?
I mean, because I would. I mean, I feel like if I was in charge,
what's the benefit? So what's the benefit of rolling over and dying in this scenario?
There's nothing you can do. So
there is. You go get Kirk Cousins. You go get an actual honest-to-God quarterback.
I bring in Kirk Cousins. Does it change anything? Does it change the outcome of the season? Like we're still going to be bad.
Okay, so let's play a game. This is the schedule of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay,
they play the Lions and at the Packers the next 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. So I don't really care who your quarterback is. Now remember, this is a team that's 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Then they play the Steelers, the Jets, the Bears, the Steelers again, the Patriots, the Ravens, who are legally dead, and it's now. That's not the tenor I'm going to give you in power rankings, but I'm talking about if you're wanting to see this from a sunny perspective, here's how I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
You play the Ravens twice, you play the Dolphins, the Cardinals, and the Browns. Do you understand that with even a half-competent quarterback, that's 10 winnable games this team still has left on their schedule? With Kirk Cousins, I would pick them to win no less than 7 of the games I just said.
But your defense has to be able to stop people, too. And I'm not winning. I just don't feel comfortable or confident, I guess I should say, in winning shootouts with Kirk Cousins, who has been bad.
Okay,
right?
So
when he played in Atlanta, he was bad.
So you're right with a team that has nowhere near the weapons that the Cincinnati Bengals do. I mean, look, Kirk's been successful with guys on the outside that could beat you over the top. He has the best combo in the NFL. And I get it, your defense is bad. It's really hard for your defense to look good when you can't score. You're doing things that are historic levels of mediocrity in terms of scoring points. There is no shootout. You're always on the field. It's impossible for anybody to know how good or bad that Bengals defense actually is because in the last 2 weeks, they turned it over, 5 times? Is that right, against Minnesota? I think they had 5 turnovers.
Like that, yeah.
Last night, the defense was on the field for 38 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how good your defense is, you're going to give up points that way. Oh, and by the way, you had 159 yards of total offense. Yeah, to me, I can't wrap my head around having 2 of the 15 highest paid wide receivers in the NFL. I paid Trey Hendrickson, who I do not have locked up for the beyond.
Right.
If you're going to give up, trade them all off. Trade Trey, anything is not nailed to the ground. You can't get out of Jamar, you can't get out of T because the contracts are too big.
Right.
Trade everything's not nailed to the ground. If that's what you're going to do. I just don't see the benefit.
Right.
All right, so if you're the Bengals, are you going to finish with the worst record in the league? God, no. You're not even going to be in the top 5. This team's not going to go 2-15. I hate to break it to you. They're too good and the schedule's too bad. It's not going to happen. So there is a time that you look at this and go, I can roll over and die. And that's if you're looking at the top of the draft going, we can go get Reuben Bain, we can go get Caleb Downs, we can go get one of these players that's going to change our franchise.
Yep.
Okay, if you roll over and die there, I get it. You can't do that. Pete Briscoe is a lunatic and does mock drafts in October.
All right.
He has them taking Keldrick Falk from Auburn.
Okay.
Who's a fine player. I don't have a problem with him. Does he change your franchise? No. Going to change your franchise. Oh, by the way, you're going to win too many games to pick there. You're probably going to be in the middle of this draft class, which is offensive linemen, and there are some decent ones out there. But you're paying high-end money on guys that are getting older by the year in an AFC that's still open to you if you had a competent quarterback. And there's plenty of them out there. Jake Browning's just not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I know you had a belief in him, and he was good against these mediocre teams a year ago. We good. He's fine. No, he's not. He's awful. He is an awful NFL quarterback. And so to me, I think it's stupid. And if I was a Bengals fan, I would be more angry than I am right now as a Jets fan. The Jets are incompetent.
Mm-hmm.
This is like getting mad at a dog for barking. Like, it's all you know. All you know is to be terrible. The Cincinnati Bengals were in the Super Bowl 4 years ago. And since then, you've done nothing but make bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. At some point, you got to throw a spoke in the wheel. And that's why I said that about Kirk Cousins, because I saw exactly what was coming. If you go back to what I said, they play 2 games in a row here where they can get freight trained.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did I think they were going to get freight trained as bad as they did? No, I did not. It was worse than I thought it was. But this is still salvageable.
Yeah. Gary Birch brings up a good point. Hurt Kirk Cousins behind that offensive line?
Okay.
How long does that last?
All right, so we talk about how god-awful – this is one of those things that I and it's not Gary. Gary knows offensive line play quite well. He coached it. He's a smart guy. But I always kind of laugh when people say this. Have you ever noticed that offensive lines always look worse when there's a bad quarterback back behind them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard this about Caleb Williams, too, of, oh, God, the line's so bad. Well, they juiced it up, and guess what? The line's still bad. You got 3 Pro Bowlers on that line, and they're still bad. Maybe it's because nobody's scared of you. Right now, nobody is scared of Cincinnati. And I blame that on Zach Taylor. I blame it on Jake Browning. I blame it on Dan Pitcher. I blame it on a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't scare somebody over the top, I don't care how good your line is. The New York Jets, I think, have one of the best lines in the league. Last night, did it look like that? No, because I'm not scared of you throwing. Right. I got 9 guys in the box. You have 5 offensive linemen. Do the math.
A threat at quarterback, help out the offensive line. Maybe it is the answer.
Now,
he said it 5 weeks ago.
You have 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to get somebody acclimated.
Yeah.
Because you're going to lose the next 2 weeks regardless. You're going to be sitting 2 and 4.
Yep.
No doubt in my mind.
Lions and Packers?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the schedule gets very workable from there. And I don't think it's untoward that Cincinnati could get to 10 or 11 wins if they had a competent quarterback. And I understand how bad the defense is.
Right.
I get it. You're doing nothing to assist it. And I keep coming back to what are you getting out of it?
A top pick. That's the only thing you're getting.
A top pick in a draft where you're not going to break the top 5, and it's super top-heavy. This is one of those things that drives me nuts about bad franchises, is they have no ability to look into the future and go, okay, let's be realistic here. As bad as Jake Browning has been, are we losing to the Jets? No. Are we losing to possibly the Patriots, possibly the Browns, the Dolphins? No, you're going to mess around and win 7 games regardless. Mm-hmm. So if you're already there, why not make just a little tiny investment to potentially make the playoffs?
Go get Kirk Cousins. You heard it. Here in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. 92.
Check the door, bro.
ESPN Asheville. 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Continuing with the overcast into the afternoon, and it doesn't look like much rain at all. Passing shower or 2. A lot of dry weather, maybe a little bit of a light breeze, low 70s. Tonight, dropping back into the mid-50s, maybe a shower early. And then we'll start to clear by morning, some fog around. That fog will go away. Beautiful day as we kick off October tomorrow, up near 80 degrees. We'll get a push of cooler air in Thursday, sunny 72. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by the Harlem Globetrotters. This isn't just a game. It's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be a part of a legacy that never stops. Be there when history is made. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
That's the sound of James adding long-lasting Gain scent boosters to his laundry this morning. Several hours later, James sniffs the irresistible scent of Gain on his shirt. Gain. Several hours later, James has even caught the attention of his mother-in-law, and she never gives him attention.
Ooh, you smell amazing, James.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I love you too.
I never said that.
Add Gain scent boosters to your laundry. Add joy to your day.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Only one app puts the live radio dial in your pocket
and lets you save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts as presets.
iHeartRadio is your all-access pass to the audio that moves you.
Get what millions already have. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Link your Ingalls Advantage card to your child's school, giving the advantage to those who really need it. That's our pledge to you.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
Boy, you must be outside your mind.
The Sportsocracy.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy. Time to get just a bit outside. And coming up is the 250th birthday of the United States of America. It's going to be I forget the name of this. It's one of them sesquicentennial things coming up.
I saw one of those at SeaWorld one day. A sesquicentennial.
Centennial, yeah.
Shamu ate it.
All the tentacles, yeah.
It didn't look tasty. Shamu liked it.
He was pleased. The president floated this idea of having a UFC fight on the grounds of the White House.
It would be huge. He would love it.
For the 250th birthday of the country. Conor McGregor is apparently throwing his hat into the ring to be a part of this event. And he says he wants $100 million to do the fight. That seems like a lot of money for a guy who hasn't won a fight in 10 years. I know it hasn't been quite that long, but that Donald Cerrone fight was a long time ago. I think that was the last one that he won. Says he wants $100 million to do the fight. Whether he could get that out of the UFC, I don't believe. I don't believe Dana's handing out $100 million checks. But no, I mean, now that it's the powerhouse with WWE and everything, maybe they got that kind of money. But he says he's not actually negotiating with the UFC for this fight, so it's peculiar. Because he's actually negotiating with the United States of America on behalf of Ireland. And I'm not sure anybody voted him ambassador. I don't think that's his role, is it?
Not to my knowledge.
Seems like he's... Remember that whole thing where he was going to run for president in Ireland, and then he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But now he wants to officially, diplomatically negotiate with the United States of America. I don't know about over in Ireland, but even uttering a phrase like that is a crime in America. What was that? The Hatch Act? Was that what that was?
I think it's adorable that you think. If you had asked me before this show, what's the Hatch Act? I would have gone, I don't know.
Right? Am I right about that?
That's what chickens have to sign when they reach adulthood? I don't know.
There's smart people in the chat. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
The Hatch Act. You're just adorable.
It's that whole thing where, an American citizen can't negotiate with another country on behalf of the country unless you are in a diplomatic position. That's fun.
I can break down the blocking scheme of the Austin Peay Governors if you ask me about the Hatch Act. Either who, my story is also about Ireland, which is strange because we didn't plan this.
Mm-hmm.
Old Skylar Thompson, he had a weird weekend, allegedly, in Ireland. There's a report that he was mugged and robbed while Pittsburgh was in Ireland. There's only one problem with that. Nobody filed a police report. Skylar Thompson didn't. The Steelers didn't. The NFL didn't. Does that not strike you as odd? A player in your league gets robbed in a city that you're going to for an international game, and nobody filed a complaint.
Mm-hmm.
No formal complaint has been made by any person at this time, according to Angardas, I can't say that, who is the National Police spokesperson. Something about this doesn't smell right. You don't get robbed and then just go, they can keep it. It's fine. Unless...
Depending on what they do.
I didn't say that.
What?
You said that.
What got thiefed?
What, pray tell, would you say you had in your satchel, Indiana Jones?
Yeah, that does seem suspicious.
This is just one of those things, I'm telling you. Put a pin in this, and about 3 weeks from now, Skylar Thompson was the foulest thrower in the WNBA because he had 17 of them in his satchel bag that you can now buy on eBay for the low price of $4.99.
Yeah. Okay, well, you people in the chat are no help. It was the Logan Act. That's what I was.
Tank, the fact that you thought that anybody that a sports guy would know what the Hatch Act is?
Hey, I thought maybe there was.
Bro, we are a collection of people.
Foreign policy.
We are a collection of people who spent high school with our desk in the hall. Okay.
Well, I did that too. I don't know. Anyway, you know what today is?
The Hatch Act.
It's not the anniversary of the passing of the Hatch Act. No, it's not. It's a Power Rankings Tuesday.
Power Rankings Tuesday!
Which means we have to start at the bottom because we're here. So
hold on, we missed like a mess of super chats before we start the. Yes.
No.
Oh yeah, like 3 of them actually.
Cause it's all about the money. All about the money. I do this for my hustle.
Sorry, all of you that super chatted wanted to get your opinions out there. Mr. Spencer over here was trying to give us a world history lesson.
Hey, it's civics.
You would have been the teacher whose like your gut was erasing the bottom of the board, so 100%. Nobody's notes made sense. Red C said, gonna get this out of the way now. So, Falafel, Drew Petzing, Jonah Williams, the Sea Chickens, Billy Napier, the Cowboys, my fantasy team, and the Jets for assaulting my eyes last night.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That was a lot of falafeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't do that much falafeling in high school. And that was...
I've never done that much falafel.
6 times 2 kids.
Give me that.
My batting average is pretty high.
No doubt. If this was baseball, you're running up right behind.
Hall of Fame.
You're running right up behind Pete Rose going, 4 out of 10 ain't bad.
Steven says, can we power rank the coaches again? It's been a minute.
Aaron Glenn's 32. There's the start to the list. We'll pick it back up on Thursday. We can do that Thursday.
Okay.
We'll power rank the coaches Thursday.
Okay.
For live from Bears Barbecue.
We could do that. Absolutely.
Give me that money.
Alex S., how do you even fix the Panthers? I'm feeling hopeless.
Watch the Jets. It'll make you feel a lot more hopeful. It's kind of like what I do when you go shopping at Walmart.
Yeah.
You feel a lot better about yourself when you walk out than you did when you walked in. Look around and go, I'm not doing that bad. I got a rotisserie chicken and a ham.
The Panthers have 2 options. You either tear it down again with the head coach and the coaching staff and all of that, or you've got to do something to rejuvenate this roster or juvenate the roster. You've got so many young dudes on this team but you don't have any. I don't know.
You need legit weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you don't have them. You got Ted McMillan and then a bunch of dudes.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately,
hey, how do you fix the Panthers? The same way that I tell Tank Spencer he should fix his fantasy team every single year. You should draft better. If you drafted better, this wouldn't be that bad. And Randy L., I think with the comment of the day, the Panthers have to hope they pass the Hatch Act.
No doubt.
I think that's what the Hatch Act is.
It is
that a team will hatch that is better than your current Carolina Panthers.
If you wish hard enough on a star, no doubt.
If you had the Hatch Act on your Sportsocracy bingo card, it's a bingo.
Okay. All right. We're y'all don't want to be smarter. Okay, I get it.
No, we want to be smarter about things that we care about.
All right, let's get into the power rankings for Week 5 in the NFL. Number 32.
I've just realized I have to get the sound right. That was my fault. I made a mistake. I'll fix the screen in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch what I watched last night and you think your team would lose to that, I need you to explain yourself in very short order.
Right.
And now I need you to talk so I can fix
the Red Sea says the Jets are so bad that they cut out the audio. Oh, that one's getting clipped because apparently that was perfect timing. The YouTube audio goes out just as Jeremy's going full. The Jets are terrible.
Aaron Glenn apparently wanted to. You know who I blame? The Illuminati.
Right.
That's the government.
Right.
The government's trying to keep me quiet about how bad the Jets are.
It's definitely Woody Johnson. He's got all that Johnson & Johnson money.
Don't make me go Alex Jones because I will. Woody Johnson's trying to keep me quiet about how bad the Jets are because he knows I know the truth.
It gets better every time he does it. The Jets are terrible. Who's 31?
Oh, I thought there was going to be more there.
No, there's not. What, I mean, are you worth talking about again? No.
Well, that's a good point you got there.
Right.
I can't tell you you're wrong. Number 31, the Tennessee Titans. Speaking of teams, I re-referenced that stat that I used earlier. As it sits, the assault on your eyeballs that you saw last night, the New York Football Jets, is actively throwing for 50 more yards a week than the Tennessee Titans are. I didn't think that was humanly possible. This is kind of like that stat of your quarterback rating would have been better if you'd just thrown it in the ground 37 times. I didn't think you could be worse than the Jets, but Tennessee's found a way.
Right. This is another one of those that I look at and go, you only have one choice here. And that one choice is to fire your coach.
The Titans are throwing for 123 yards a game. With the number one pick in the draft.
Isn't Brian Callahan supposed to be like some kind of offensive genius?
No, and this is a great time to give a life lesson to all the peoples. The Tennessee Titans had Mike Vrabel as a coach, and they got dissatisfied. And I'm gonna use an analogy here. Sometimes in life, see a pretty girl at a bar, grocery store, whatever, and you go, if I was single every night. No, your life would be a lot of Stouffer's dinners and How I Met Your Mother reruns. Remember that. Treat your wife nicely. Tennessee, you should have treated Mike Vrabel nicely because you went every night, different, every night. Stouffer's lasagna, and you're shoveling it in at an alarming rate.
Another team not worth really spending much time talking about. Number 30.
Brian Callahan sucks.
Yeah, he does.
The New Orleans Saints. You're not good at football, but they try. I feel like those bottom two, you're just an unmitigated disaster. New Orleans at least tries. Gives not any players. I kept thinking that as I was watching them. Somebody in our chat, I can't remember who it was, our Discord that we do with the House of Reprehensibles, said something about Kendre Miller I thought we cut him. And I'm not going to lie, I had done the same thing. Oh, yeah, I forgot you were on this team. They fought, but you just came up against a team that's way better than you.
Right.
And I can't emphasize this enough. Kellen Moore, I understand that you were in Philadelphia. That does not mean to run a Philly on the 3-yard line against a team that's way better than you, because that's one of those plays that will live forever. It was ugly at the start, and it got uglier as it went.
Most definitely did. You are in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville, continuing with the poo tier when we come back on a Power Rankings Tuesday.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Continuing with the overcast into the afternoon, and it doesn't look like much rain at all. Passing shower or two. A lot of dry weather, maybe a little bit of a light breeze, low 70s. Tonight, dropping back into the mid-50s, maybe a shower early. And then we'll start to clear by morning, some fog around. That fog will go away. Beautiful day as we kick off October tomorrow, up near 80 degrees. We'll get a push of cooler air in Thursday, sunny 72. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by
Bojangles. It's always bow time.
It's bow time. Leg thigh fry, leg thigh fry. It's a deal so nice you have to say it twice. Always fresh and hand-breaded. Enjoy this boldly seasoned meal at Bojangles for just $5.99. Sweeten the deal and add a pie to your leg thigh fry. And when you hear this rhyme, you know it's bow time.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
A little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
This isn't just a game. It's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be a part of a legacy that never stops. Be there when history is made. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
To some, a baby's babbling doesn't mean much, but it does. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Learn more at autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingalls, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles, we're with you every step of the way.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woo! From the Ingles studio,
WPEK Fairview,
WMXF Waynesville,
W225CJ Candler,
the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, Bills. That's Bills. Enter it now.
Go to ESPNAVL.com to play, and good luck.
The Sportsocracy.
It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time.
The Sportsocracy.
Shake it back!
Beer City's best sports talk.
It is gross.
Just earlier.
They are mature, actually. You just have to get to know them better.
Your lunchtime dose of dumbassery. Live from the Ingles studio.
And welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400. The Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, seen everywhere on the YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, and that way you can join us in the chat. Get those super chats in. They go right to the top of the board. It is
Power Rankings Tuesday.
That it is. We are in.
I'm just glad to have my full voice back.
It is quite nice not to have you graveling over there.
Sitting over there, I like getting fried tater.
Although the Carl Childers did have a little something extra on it when you were sick, but
especially doing bangers. I got Arkansas bloodborne. I have. You're not done that. It did the boy.
That was actually your best week of picking games, though. Maybe you should go back to that. Maybe that was your lucky charm.
The real bad one. Yeah, that was the best one by a lot.
Right.
I think I was 10-4 that week.
Something to that effect.
Last week, I was not.
We don't talk about that.
No,
it's fine.
It's
fine. Sometimes
short memory.
Sometimes you have weekends like that, and exactly, you got to have the short memory. Get back out there, kid.
Hey, put that back on your shoulder. Keep taking cuts, kid.
We got a super chat before we continue with the power rankings. And it comes, here we go. And it comes from Kevin Mullen. He says, Kyle Shanahan says, other food makes you poop. Arby's makes you excrement with bad word. Question.
Of which, by the way, that's the first thing Kyle Shanahan's ever said that I actually agreed with.
Question. Rob Saleh, Liam Cohen cage match. Who you got? Well, I feel like that was a real easy.
Oh.
It's like,
that'd be like asking cage match, Tank Spencer, Jeremy Green. Who you got? It's going to hurt me. It's going to be like Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair. I'm sorry. Bye. This is going to hurt real bad.
This is going to hurt real bad.
I will try to not make it not tarry for any longer than it has to.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The quick execution will be great. Yeah, that's Goldberg, Mike Enos, if you remember those matches.
Goldberg, Gilbert. Yeah, I know Robert Saleh, and Robert's probably, of every coach in the NFL, he's probably in the best shape.
Mm-hmm.
It would not go well.
No.
He's also got arms that are gigantic. I'm a big dude, and Robert looks like a big dude next to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's not as tall as me. Yeah, I'll take Robert Saleh. That was one of the things that made me the angriest. It's Liam Cohen's, keep my name out of your mouth. Move away from Walker Little. You go that way, and I'm gonna tell my lineman to go that way. Let's talk about this like men, bro.
I mean, we could have had the AEW match of the year right there.
That would have been. You remember the thing we said about Goldberg? That's what you'd had. Spear. We'd have needed Jim Ross to call that one. Oh my God! I think he's killed him.
It certainly would have got better ratings. That's for sure. The Week 5 NFL Power Rankings. We're in the midst of the poo tier. We gave you the Jets, the Titans, and the Saints, but we're not done there. Absolutely free. We'll throw in number 29.
Arby's Aftermath, the Miami Dolphins. Look, Miami, I need to make sure I explain this because we really kind of left Miami alone. I need you to understand that just because you won a game, A, you did not mean to. B, it didn't change my belief in you, not nary a little bit. C, you played the Carolina Panthers this weekend in what I believe could be termed as the pillow fight of 2025. D, you're bad, like super bad. Have you ever noticed that when Mike McDaniels talks, you get dumber?
Yes.
Well, we just, okay. He talks like a cheerleader, and not the smart one, like that one. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, as a
his halftime little thing yesterday on the sideline. Hey, what do you need to do? Change it up and sing it. We should.
As the father of 14-year-old dumbasses, he reminds me so much of my children when he's asked a serious question because he has no clue and he has no answer for anything. It's, how come you can't run the ball on third down? Or, I don't know, why did you rub your boogers on the side of the wall? Well, see, so what we got to do is I've got to blow my nose better, I guess.
It's going to get bigger.
Right. He just reminds me so much of a middle school kid who is just trying to act like he thinks you're supposed to act when you go out in public. He can't do it. He's constantly shuffling with things, and he wants to play with his I'm surprised he hasn't come up to the podium playing Candy Crush or something. Hold on,
with a fidget spinner. He's got a fidget spinner running on his finger.
Right. I'm almost to level 479 of Candy Crush, so I gotta get this real quick.
So Brian Regan, a comedian that I know.
Yeah.
And I've played this clip for you before. He had 8 months for the science fair. Science fair day was his least favorite day. And you wake up the morning of that and you go, oh no, I had 8 months to work on that and I got nothing. You show up with a cup of dirt.
Yeah.
The teacher's like, hey, well, explain it. Well, it's a cup with dirt in it. I call it cup of dirt. You should just move along now. Just write a 0 on that paper and move along. I thought of that last night and I went, oh my God, that's the living embodiment of a cup of dirt.
It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The Miami Dolphins are terrible.
Pissed off Browns fan said he talks like a blonde girl that works at Lululemon trying to explain politics to you.
Yep.
Well, I believe you go to the school in your neighborhood and you pick which one you think would do gooder. Did I do it? I score. What does that mean, to break it?
He's kind of like the dumbass that tries to throw out the Hatch Act to sound smart. The number 28 team in the Week 5 Power Rankings are the Carolina Panthers.
You're not good either. The New England Patriots, they did things that game should have been rated TVMA because they did not nice things to you.
No.
And the craziest part is they didn't really have to do much to do it. They scored 42 points on you. They threw for 203, and their leading rusher was Ramondre Stevenson with 38 yards. They had 326 yards of total offense and scored 42 points. That's hard to do, especially when you didn't turn the ball over. But you did give up 2 special teams touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All facets of the game are terrible. Oh, Carolina Panthers suck on ice.
They are not good. On the bright side, I do think you hit on Tat McMillan. So whoever your next quarterback is, will really enjoy that.
And whoever your next coach is as well.
Also, Dave can come be the third with us. I think Dave would fit in nicely with us.
Sure.
And he would give some pretty to the screen.
27.
The Cleveland Browns.
Any team.
Do 26 and 27 together.
Okay, number 26.
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Number 25.
No, not that far. Just 26.
Oh, I thought you said do 2 more.
No, okay. Let's do 26, 27. I think Cleveland and Cincinnati are the same team. I really do. I think you're loosely the same team. You don't have – I think Cleveland has a better running back in Judkins. They have a better edge rusher in Myles Garrett. But they don't have anything else. They're just – I mean, and look, I'm not going to lie to you. I like the Browns better. That's why I want to do this together. If the Browns and the Bengals played each other right now, I'd probably take the Browns.
Okay.
They
can at least do one thing well.
There are paths to Cincinnati being better. I don't think Cincinnati's as bad as they look. Cleveland is just not talented enough. But, man, they play hard. And Quinshon Judkins is fun to watch, and Harold Fannon's fun to watch. If I was a Browns fan, I would be looking at this team going, I at least now see the parameters of when we get out of this Deshaun Watson thing. I don't know who the quarterback's going to be because I don't think he's on the roster. I don't know who the quarterback's going to be, but whoever it is, if we get the quarterback right, they're going to have the things.
At what point do they turn this over to the rookies? Do they work them in, and at what point do they work them in? Because, I mean, I get you trust Joe Flacco more than them right now. It makes perfect sense.
Well, it makes perfect sense. I mean, look how many guys you're developing at one time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're developing Quinshon Judkins, Dylan Sampson, who you're trying to get both of these guys acclimated into playing running back in the NFL. Obviously, Judkins more than Sampson now.
Right.
Back. Harold Fannin, Isaiah Bond. I mean, there's just a lot of young guys to be trying to trot out a young quarterback too. Your quarterback, and this is going to kind of tie into. I'm going to tie Cleveland and Cincinnati together. Your quarterback is the most important part of any business in the world.
Mm-hmm.
There is not another business that is this reliant on one piece. Flacco is the consistent spot that I know I can develop Judkins and I can develop Fannin because he's going to put them in the right spot. I don't trust Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders to get the line calls right. I don't trust them to get the protections right.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. And honestly, if I did, I would have taken them considerably higher than I did. It is hard for rookies to do that. It is really hard for rookies to do that when they're doing it with rookies. So you asked, do they turn it over to the young guys? I mean, maybe later in the year. I think you're going to get Flacco for at least 10 games before they even consider it.
Okay.
And I'll be really honest with you, and this is probably the best way I can say it about the other two. Dylan would have to, at some point, be passed by Shedeur for it to be anybody but him. And if Shedeur were to pass him, that would be so chaotic that I don't think it'd be good for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And that's if I'm Cleveland, I'm looking around going, no way.
Right.
No way.
Right. Because I think you had Dion out there talking again last week about how Shedeur's going to start at some point this year. At some point. Maybe.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
You know,
no, he's not. I'll bet you anything you want. No, he's not. Unless Dylan Gabriel and Joe Flacco get abducted by aliens. No, he's not.
Could happen.
It would be an absolute circus.
The Cleveland Browns at one point were starting Dorian Thompson-Robinson. So, I mean, it can get that bad where you only have one quarterback left in last game of the season. That's the way. That's the path for Shedeur getting on the field.
You got to understand, this is a team that is trying to develop a lot of pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I need this to be as quiet as humanly possible. And Joe Flacco's quiet. There's no media. There's no anything.
I'm just wondering how.
I don't want the attention. I've got a running back that I think is going to be a building block piece for the future. I got 2 tight ends that I think are going to be building blocks of the future. I got a couple of receivers that I think are decent pieces. I still don't have that dude.
Right.
I need that one.
Right.
I need that Teteroa McMillan to tie it back to the Panthers. That's my one. And then Judy's my 2, and Tillman has a role, and then the rest of the roster falls in place. It's always funny to me how easy it is for fans to think that a roster is like irrevocably broken. The difference between the teams we're talking about right now, not the poo tier. The poo tier all has bad coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Other than New Orleans, they just have no players. I think Kevin Stefanski's a pretty decent coach. The roster's just not good enough. It's young, it's developing, and I'll be honest with you, I think there's a possibility he gets another year. He probably doesn't, but there's a possibility that he does.
Yeah.
Then you get to Cincinnati. Cincinnati has a bad coach. Period. They have a bad coach. And now, I'm going to say something. It's going to sound a little crazy when I say it. The more I've thought about it, the more I really believe it. I do think they're going to make a move at quarterback. It won't necessarily be Kirk Cousins. It might be White Mike for all I know. I think Zach Taylor gets fired 2 weeks from now. I saw the interaction with Jamar Chase last night, and it wasn't as bad as it was made out to be, but it was very, very obvious. And I want to take you to Virginia Tech. Okay, did you notice with Virginia Tech, they fired their coach.
Mm-hmm.
They brought in the longtime loyal assistant.
Mm-hmm.
They came out and beat NC State.
Yeah. Fired coach bump.
Who's the DC of this team?
Oh.
Al Golden.
Al Golden, that's right. I wanted to say Jim Schwartz, but that was the wrong team.
Who's been a head coach.
Yep.
Just, you do with that what you will. I have a funny feeling Zach Taylor gets got after the Green Bay game. They make a move at quarterback because they realize Jake Browning's just not it. Gambit fan said, I've got to come off this Cincinnati isn't as bad as they look take. A, no, I don't. B, I'm not going to lie to you. And C, I'm looking at this all ties back to your quarterback. Jake Browning is not an NFL quarterback, period. I don't care what he did 2 years ago. I don't care what he did in college. I care what I see now, and he is lost. And it's breaking everything else. Your offense should never look this bad. I don't care if I'm playing quarterback. You should never look this bad with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Because at the end of the day, you still have a home run swing. Right. If you can, and take the journey with me. Right now, the biggest problems for the Cincinnati Bengals are what?
Their defense, and they can't score.
They can't run. The offensive line is a bit of a sieve. And the defense. All right, I can't fix the last thing you just said. You have the players you have.
Mm-hmm.
This defense was terrible coming into the year. It was terrible last year, and they almost made the playoffs. So I'm sorry, I don't actually think it's any worse than it was a year ago because you have the exact same players. It's the exact same team that you had 1 year ago. There's nobody missing that would change this all that much. And I think Al Golden and Lou Anarumo, maybe you appreciate Lou Anarumo a little more now because he's turned around things in Indianapolis pretty well. If I had a quarterback that could threaten you at all, it fixes the running game and it helps the line. I'm just telling you. You can tell me I'm crazy all you want to. I've been doing this for almost 2 decades. I've never seen a team with this much talent that was this bad offensively. It's either on your play caller or your quarterback. Get rid of them both.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're tied to either one. Just fire Zach Taylor.
Sit Jake Brown.
And move on to whoever. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
I don't care. If you don't want Kirk Cousins, I don't really care. Just go find a guy. Carson Wentz is working to a degree in Minnesota. Carson, right, and here's how far I'll go with this. If Carson Wentz was the starting quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals right now, they would be at worst 3-1. I'm not saying they would have won last night.
What about Russell Wilson?
I don't want to do that, but that is a name that I've heard a few times. And I've heard Cincinnati tied to him as well.
A lot of sense.
It's not the one I want to do.
No, but if you're looking for an upgrade, that's one that definitely should be available for cheap too. Get him out of here. Jackson Dart's our guy. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We'll continue Power Rankings Tuesday next.
ESPN Asheville, broadcasting from the Ingalls studio at Radio Ranch. Log on to ESPNAVL.com and make us your number one preset on the iHeartRadio app. ESPN Asheville, number one for sports coverage in the mountains.
So, you got mystery stains on your carpets? Call Zero Res. Right now, clean more, save more, and save up to $30. Mention ESPN Asheville to secure this deal today. Schedule online at ZeroResAsheville.com. That's ZeroResAsheville.com.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
I'm Marcus Grant.
And I'm Michael F. Florio, and together we host the NFL Fantasy Football Podcast.
Ready to dominate your fantasy league this season?
Then you need the NFL Fantasy Football Podcast, your ultimate source for player news, draft tips, and winning strategies.
Whether you're a rookie manager or a fantasy vet,
we've got the insight to help you crush your opponents.
Listen to the NFL Fantasy Football Podcast on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow the NFL Fantasy Football Podcast and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Still a year later, I see a lot of roofs with tarps. Do you have a neighbor that needs a new roof but can't afford to get one? ESPN Asheville and Balkan Roofing would love to help. Tell us about the homeowner in need and why they deserve to have a brand new roof for free. You can nominate them now at ESPNAVL.com. And one homeowner will be selected to have a brand new roof professionally installed by Balkan Roofing for free. Roofing for a reason with Balkan Roofing and ESPN Asheville.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast. Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
This is where it starts. Where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
The Sportsocracy.
These guys are a f***ing disgrace.
And we are back on ESPN Asheville. Everywhere on the YouTube as well. You can watch the magic as it happens in the studio.
The magic.
Ooh.
Magic.
It's a Power Rankings Tuesday, and we're up to number 25.
The Houston Texans. They're not good at football. Now, Houston is proof positive of when your offensive line is a joke, how bad this can actually be.
Mm-hmm.
I also just think C.J. Stroud's not a very good quarterback,
which is insane. I don't know that there are too many examples of a guy having that much success in his first year.
Vince Young.
And then just completely falling off the map.
Vince Young.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's actually more than you think.
Really? Okay.
Because teams get tape on guys, and then it's not as hard to stop them. I mean, just look at the quarterbacks that have won Rookie of the Year over the last handful of years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have the list, but I scrolled all the way down to the defensive side, which doesn't do me any good. Jaden's been hurt, so obviously you can't say anything about him.
Right. You
got CJ.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Herbert won it in 2020. And he wasn't as good for a couple more years. Now, he is rebounding with a better coach.
But he was never like, oh, my God, this guy's god awful.
No.
They never got to that point with Justin.
Kyler Murray.
We've been there with him.
Dak Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
Dak just kind of leveled off. RG3. That was injury
his fault,
related.
right?
Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford won Rookie of the Year. And he was never the same guy again. Because you get tape on these guys. And then you know what their deficiencies are. And look, C.J. Stroud, the outlier with Stroud's the rookie year, not what I'm seeing right now.
Right.
Because this makes sense. This is the prospect I evaluated coming out of Ohio State. And when you think about what he was throwing to at Ohio State, it makes it make a lot more sense.
Right. It's the Mac Jones effect. I get it.
We have a question in the YouTube chat. Dustin Wells said, "What's up, fellas? Traded Chase Brown for J.K. Dobbins. What are your thoughts? You should send a fruit basket to whoever took Chase Brown.
You did good.
Because he is bad.
Very good job.
I offered Chase Brown for Nick Folk and got told to have relations with myself. So I just wanted him not on my team anymore.
Old Stonehenge himself. Good night. That guy's 100 years old.
This is the second iteration with the Jets, and the first one was when Mark Sanchez was the quarterback.
And he doesn't do himself any favors. I feel like he went into the equipment manager and went, hey, could you possibly get me a helmet that kind of still looks like something that they wore in the 1920s? Because I want everybody to see like how weathered my face has become. Because apparently when I wasn't kicking footballs, I was laying out in the middle of the desert somewhere. Like this guy's face. He's 40 years old and he looks 57. Like, what are you doing?
That's the same thing I think about Ladd McConkey. It always makes you look worse than it looks like you're wearing the helmet from Spaceballs.
Right. Like the was it Dontavian Wicks watching that Thursday night football game where they were wearing the Q-tip uniforms? Right, they were wearing complete white with the white helmets, and dude's running, and he gets to one part where like he somehow fell backwards with no one touching him, and it was like he was a weeble wobble, like that head just got the motion backwards. He couldn't hold him.
Are you talking about Dontavian Wicks or Romeo Doubs?
No, I think it was Wicks. It might have been Dobbs. I don't know. It was one of them that's got the giant head on it, and he just looked like, oh, head's too heavy, can't go. Oh, fell over.
Romeo Doubs wears the Guardian cap, which I don't think receivers should be allowed to wear because it makes them look like you're playing NFL blitz. Because you see his gigantic head out there. You're like, what is wrong with that dude's head? It's gigantic.
I do love it. I do love the Steelers ones. The Steelers ones are the best because they actually do look like Dark Helmet from Spaceballs.
For sure. Which Aaron Rodgers does anyway.
Which, by the way, there is Spaceballs 2 coming, which I cannot wait for.
Whoa, didn't see the first one. Oh, my God. Moving on.
What a loser. Jeez.
Nah, movies are lame.
Number 24.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, well, look, that was fun, wasn't it?
Micah.
Mm-hmm.
We tied with Micah.
And I feel like it feels like it's a real good deal. He actually said that today.
He says a lot of crazy things. I would like to, and I'm sure somebody out there is close enough for Jerry Jones for this. I would love a Jerry Jones reality show. I just want to see Jerry Jones at, like, McDonald's. I believe I'll take a quarter pounder, a double quarter pounder with cheese and fries. And is your ice cream machine working?
That was a weird place to take that.
Okay. Because I can't. Just his life is. I want to get inside the brain of Jerry Jones because I really want to understand it, and I don't. I don't understand where his brain's at. They kept showing him against Green Bay, and he looked like a villain in a Bond movie. I mean, he's up there, he's like, good. We must eliminate Micah. We got him in the blue medical tent. I think we've done something right with the Dallas Cowboys.
We've got a super chat on the way to the break here.
It's all about the money. All about the money.
And this one comes to us from Sir Jimothy, who says, falafel, Jerry Jones.
Oh, I feel like I should read it as Jerry Jones. Falafel me, Billy Napier, Philadelphia, and Gail Benson. Gail was one fine accessory at the owners' meetings. Last one's a request. I know JG turns like a cruise ship, but LaFleur and Love both suck. As evidenced by my Dallas Cowboys this week.
Gail Benson. Still trying to ride that train, huh?
Hey, Jerry Jones has been trying to do it.
That's a long train running right there.
I could not help it. Older the berry, the sweeter the juice tank.
You're in the Sportsocracy. That's somebody's Mimo.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Continuing with the overcast into the afternoon, and it doesn't look like much rain at all. Passing shower or two. A lot of dry weather, maybe a little bit of a light breeze, low 70s. Tonight, dropping back into the mid-50s, maybe a shower early. And then we'll start to clear by morning, some fog around. That fog will go away. It's a beautiful day as we kick off October tomorrow, up near 80 degrees. We'll get a push of cooler air in Thursday, sunny 72. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by the Harlem Globetrotters. This isn't just a game. It's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be a part of a legacy that never stops. Be there when history is made. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
You took the elevator to the 48th floor and handed him the briefing. Your fingertips touched, sending a shockwave of desire through the air. The room pulsed with a silent craving as he drew you in with his smoldering gaze before uttering the words your body ached to hear.
The next train on track 2 is delayed.
And all the while, you were on your commute home. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover romance titles on Audible.
Connected to the things you love.
The free iHeartRadio app does that with live radio, 24/7 news, live sports, and your favorite podcasts.
There's no catch and no charge.
Radio, your way.
Join the millions who already have it. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, thrower of parties, is inviting you to Hope on the Slope. It's a free dance party happening on World Mental Health Day, Thursday, October the 10th at Bears in downtown Asheville. Get moving with Euphoria's dance instructors, vibe out with DJ Lyric, and celebrate the power of music, movement, mental health, and community. It's all happening at Bears, supporting Bears Foundation Linked for Life, bringing free therapy to Asheville's food and beverage workers. Learn more at bearsbbq.com.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment, committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingalls, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
The Sportsocracy.
You were just dumber than a bag of hammers.
It is the Sportsocracy coming to you live from the Ingles studio on ESPN Asheville. Heard everywhere on the iHeart Radio app. It is a...
Give it to somebody's Meemaw.
It's Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, it's Power Rankings Tuesday. I got that one wrong.
It is.
Sorry, you said Meemaw and I couldn't. Why have we never isolated that into a promo of any kind?
I don't know.
That's still top 3 funniest moments that ever happened to this show. And that was so long ago that we were talking about Brian Daboll winning Coach of the Year.
Yes.
So it's been a minute ago.
Yes. Back when they turned all of the players into women. Remember that YouTube meme series or the social media?
And we all had to have some introspective looks at ourselves over Jimmy Garoppolo.
Right.
Yeah, trust me.
It was like,
I remember.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. That's a dude.
Oh, wait. Is she a great big fat person?
Would you? Never mind.
I would.
So hard. Sir Jimothy with another super chat.
It's all about the money.
We have too much fun in here. Sir Jimothy says, what does that say?
Chances Russell Wilson ends up in Cincinnati.
Look,
I mean, in terms of quarterback, I don't really care where you go. Right now, I know Jake Browning is a dead end. Jake Browning at this point is the girl that your buddy brings to dinner, and I think she's the one. And when she walks away, or when you walk away to go to the bathroom, she looks at you and goes, "I'm going to devour him." Mm-hmm. Get away from her now. This is going to end badly. You may end up in jail.
Right. We had one more super chat.
Show me the money, money. Show me the money. I like the cash.
And it's from Gary Birch. He says, I sent it to you. Wear it.
Tank keeps telling me it's far too hot in here for whatever's in that box.
It is very toasty in this studio.
It's 81 degrees in here right now.
Once they get the air conditioner fixed, we'll put him in the costume. But I think he might die.
I'm wearing the lightest shirt I own, and I am dying in here right now.
Again, send it, and Jeremy will wear it. It's always a fun adventure, and we do have another special outfit for Jeremy to wear. We will not torture him with that today. And I don't know. Oh, I mean, there is a lot of ventilation down at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue. Should we make you wear it in public?
It's a thought.
It is a thought. We'll roll that around in the old noodle, see what happens there. Chat, weigh in, see what you think. Power Rankings.
It's much
Tuesday.
Cooler in the Bear Smokehouse.
It is. Power Rankings Tuesday. We are at number 23.
Oh, I guess I have to switch that, don't I?
Indeed.
The New York Football Giants.
Jackson Dart does give you a little bit of a lift here.
A little bit?
Well, I mean, you can get excited about the quarterback position, but the fact that you just lost Malik Neighbors, that brings that excitement down markedly.
A Peruvian doctor gives a Kardashian a little lift. Jackson Dart's a firecracker in your keister.
I don't think it's going to lift them high enough.
I think they belong about here. I really do. I think this is where they belong. Because that defense, it's weird. And this kind of goes back to what I said about Cincinnati. It's weird when you have a competent quarterback. Because Jackson Dart wasn't great, but he was very competent. Mm-hmm. And he was a multi-talented player. He ran some RPOs. He ran a little bit. He had Cam Scattaboo. And weird, the defense got better. Did you notice the pass rush was way better Sunday than it's been in the past? Yeah, because you have to throw. They got gashed by Marion Hampton. But they got after Justin Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are not playing from outrageously far behind, it allows you to do those things. You can pin your ears back. It is a synergy to a football team that is one of the most undervalued things in all of sports. I like this. I like where this Giants team's headed. I like it a lot. Jackson Dart's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait for all the memes of Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboot. I know somebody's going to, at some point, get Jerry Jones AI-wise just going, exciting whites. Somebody sent that to me.
Throw Lad McConkey on this team.
Somebody sent that to me on Twitter on Sunday. It was a picture of the wine aisle at a grocery store, and it said Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboot. And I about fell out on the floor. I laughed so hard.
Nice.
Look, the Giants, I like where this Giants team's going.
Okay. All right.
And I think a lot of teams are really going to kick themselves. Like the New York Football Jets that they didn't take.
Yep. Jackson Dart.
Yep.
Number 22.
The New England Patriots. Randy L. said, I'm really liking where this is headed for the Patriots. You should. Because the team I saw Sunday is the team that I thought I was going to get all year. My question is, why did I not get that the first 3 weeks?
Because you weren't playing the Carolina Panthers.
Is that I don't agree with you. So New England to me is the living embodiment of why I think Joe Flacco has to continue being the starter for the Cleveland Browns.
Okay.
I want you to look at just the players that play a lot. So you got Drake May, second-year quarterback, who's basically still in his rookie year because he didn't play a full season his first year.
Right.
Travion Henderson's a rookie. Kyle Williams is a rookie. Kayshon Boutte's in his second year. Mario Douglas is in his third year. I think he's in his third year. This is a super young team. And that's without them deploying the great weapon from Eastern Washington, Efton Chisholm. And that's coming. I'm telling you, that day is coming. I don't know what day it's going to be, but that day is coming.
I was going to say, has he done anything yet?
No, he's been inactive in all 4 games.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, the day is coming. Just keep the faith. That day is coming. This team's so young that you have to be careful because young teams like this can let you down when they shouldn't, i.e. against the Raiders. Because you said, they haven't played the Panthers in each one of these games. They played the Dolphins, the Steelers, the Raiders, and the Panthers. It's not like it's been a murderer's row.
No.
And they were competitive with Vegas and Pittsburgh. They just couldn't win because they don't really know how to win yet. But it's getting there. They get Buffalo this week. That's on Sunday night. If you can cover, that in my head would be as good as a win because do you know who you play after that? This is the Patriots' schedule between now and their bye week in Week 14. New Orleans, Tennessee, Cleveland, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, New York, Cincinnati, New York. There is a whole mess of wins there.
A whole mess.
I agree with Randy L. They're trending the right way. You got these first 5 weeks were acclimation, get the procedures right, get the organizational things right, and then hammer the meaty clackers of your schedule. Because this is a team, and you remember that I said this is a team that in Week 13 will have obviously played 13 games because they have a late bye week. If that team's not 7-6 or better, I'll be stunned. Stunned. They have a decent end to the schedule, too, because you got Buffalo, who's probably playing for nothing. Baltimore, who at that point may not even have 53 players anymore. The Jets and the Dolphins. I still think New England's a playoff team. I just need to see a little bit more consistency. They're in the same boat as where I was with Seattle last week, where I said, you come out and beat Buffalo, the surge next week is going to be a Jackson Dart. Rocket in the keister.
Number 21.
The Las Vegas Raiders. I don't think the Raiders are better than the Patriots, but the Raiders beat the Patriots. That's the tiebreaker right now. Okay. They beat you. They beat you impressively. The Raiders are infuriating to me. And I know people are going to say, you got them too high. They're not. Blah, 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 blah. Here's my problem with the Raiders. You had a chance with the Chargers, just couldn't score. The Commanders freight trained you, but the Commanders are better than you. And you should have beaten the Bears. Do you realize how many times this team has turned the ball over?
How many?
Geno Smith's thrown 7 interceptions in
good.
4 games. That's awful. Sacked 12 times. They have 3 fumbles as a team. They've only lost 1, but they have 3 as a team.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of drive-shifting things that have happened to the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they have a really interesting stretch of games coming up. Their next 6 weeks, Colts, Titans, Chiefs, Jaguars, Broncos, Cowboys. That sounds really daunting when you hear it, but then you kind of dissect it a little more the Colts are good, but are the Colts gettable? Because I think they're gettable.
Sure.
I've seen Daniel Jones have bad games.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
The Titans, obviously. The Chiefs, probably not going to go down that rabbit hole. I like the Jaguars. Forewarning for everybody listening to the sound of my voice. The number beside the Jaguars is higher than you think it's going to be. Whatever number you have in your head, subtract 3 from it, and you're probably close. And then the Broncos and the Cowboys, to me, are both gettable.
Okay.
This is where Pete Carroll has to be Pete Carroll. Because he's got to settle down Geno Smith, because Geno is just far too reckless with the ball. Geno's currently doing what I've always had the problem with Geno. He's taking 3 sacks a game, and he's turning it over twice a game. You can't win in this league that way. I don't care what the other 52 players do. Genty settles in, you've got some young weapons, whatever the case may be. I don't care. If you're taking 3 sacks a week and you're turning it over twice, you will lose 80% of the time.
Yes.
I am not ready to throw the baby out with the bathwater yet, because I'm seeing good things with the Raiders. But they just turn the ball over way too much. The irony is that the piece they brought in to settle the roster is the one that's thrown it into the most chaos. Because Geno's been the problem.
Could it be because he's not very good?
I've said that for bordering on 15 years.
just curious. Yeah, that's the Raiders are not good. Raiders are not good.
Give it a minute.
We'll see.
If we're doing the quarter report card, a lot of room for improvement.
Sure,
but you got it in you. Mm-hmm. This is the kid that he's cutting up and being a jerk, and the teacher says, "Look, this kid's really smart. I don't know how to reach him. Maybe you could don't shake him, but yell at him a little bit. That'd be awesome." The Raiders are that team.
All right, let's go to number 20.
The Chicago Bears. Transitive property. Bears just beat the Raiders. Mm-hmm. That's why they're ahead. Mm-hmm. I actually think New England's better than both of these teams, but their bad has been worse than their bad. And I've seen good from Chicago.
Did that hurt to say that you've seen good from Chicago?
No, because I had a little bit of an angina there, and the good was against that god-awful Dallas Cowboy team. Mm-hmm. I don't think Chicago's good. And props to Ben Johnson, by the way, for apologizing for the sideline thing yesterday.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, I was very put off by that. And he said, "Do I love his?" The answer was, "I couldn't hear all that well." And you got to learn. You got to learn to do. You got to learn to do better with the media.
Right. You can't be that guy. You can't be Mr. Abrasive. In the middle of that, I don't even want. Do I even want to know what you're talking about?
Another Kevin Super Chat, and it's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
I don't know that I can say that.
You can't. You cannot say that on terrestrial radio. But it's so good.
It is. It is. Good for you, Kevin Mullen. We'll give you the. We'll give you the music.
Show me the money, money. Show me the money.
Question. Marvin, I can't read that Shanahanism,
but it's
a good one.
That dude Kevin Mullen is one of the funniest one-liner people I think I've ever seen.
He says, question, Marvin Harrison for Kenny Walker in a trade. Would you do that in fantasy?
God, that's so good.
I would.
I think I would
probably
need to have to see the rest of your roster.
Right. If you need running back help,
if you're running
most
back,
definitely.
Hey, if you're riding the lightning with Woody Marks like I was this week, absolutely
pull the trigger.
Absolutely.
He says much love from San Diego.
San Diego.
And yes, I work for free.
Hey, don't threaten us with a good time. You said our favorite price in the English language, free 99.
No doubt about it.
The margins in this here business are not quite as good as you would want them to be.
Hope for the Chicago Bears. Where you at?
Not high.
Number 19 the Week 5 NFL Power Rankings.
The San Francisco 49ers. I've tried to tell all of you that this team's not good. It showed a lot against Jacksonville. A lot.
And now you've got Brock Purdy dealing with the injury again. He could possibly not play on Thursday night. They've got to go to L.A. to play the Rams on the Thursday night game, which, of course, you can join us down at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. It is the official barbecue of the Sportsocracy. And they have the best meat in town. Where else are you going to find a place where you can get a smorgasbord of barbecue? All of the pulled pork and the pulled chicken and the brisket and the kielbasa sausage. The fried chicken sandwich is good. It's one of the best you'll ever have. Everything that they make there is absolutely fantastic. We have a lot of fun there. It was great hanging out down there on Saturday morning for the Rise and Brunch. That was a benefit for Linked for Life. You can support Linked for Life every time you go to Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. They've got one of those, you can round up to help the organization that offers mental health counseling for Asheville's food and beverage workers. Free mental health counseling for those folks. It's a great service to have. They're great people to have in the community. We will never forget what they did for the people of Asheville as they turned over their business, turned over their property to World Central Kitchens and helped us all out. They are some of the best people on the planet, and you should go check them out. 135 Cox Avenue downtown or inside Sweeten Creek Brewing in South Asheville, Up on the South Slope, we'll be hanging out at the Back Alley Bar this Thursday for Thursday Night Football. It is the official barbecue of the Sportsocracy, BearsBBQ.com.
We have a super chat and breaking news. You can pick which one to do first. That's from Red Sea. If I bought Jeremy a Brandon Stevens Jets jersey, what's the over-under on how fast he'd attempt to find where I live to kick my keister? I would not try to find where you live, and I would wear it for that one day. Mm-hmm. And then I would have I would call in a shaman, and we would have a ceremonial burning.
Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the
It's from the Baltimore Sun by way of Stephen Towle, Dov Kleiman, and a few others. Lamar Jackson is out this week and could miss 2 to 3 weeks.
Ruh-roh.
That is not what you want to hear if you're the Baltimore Ravens, because the next 3 games are all losable. So they play the Texans, the Rams, and Bears. Good thing is they're all at home. Bad thing is you have the mean guy.
Old Cooper Rush is back.
Yeah, he's bad. How is anybody paying him U.S. dollars to play quarterback?
He's a serviceable backup.
Cooper Rush is a busker of an NFL quarterback. No one should pay him money that didn't come out of the change in their pocket because he is not good at this. Hey, look, you can dance on your street corner. Just know you're only going to eat what you kill.
Right.
Because he's bad.
Mm-hmm. 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 Cooper Rush, now the starting quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens and possibly for 3 weeks. That's not going to be fun because you're already 1-3. And God forbid. Hey, you know what, though? That means there's going to be a whole mess of Derrick Henry
yes.
to be had over the next 3 weeks in fantasy football. And I don't know, maybe some Keaton Mitchell as well. We'll just run the ball every play.
Run the damn ball. We have one more team we need to get to before we hit the bottom of the hour.
All right. That puts us at number 18.
The Atlanta Falcons. I don't know what to do with you because your good's really good. Your bad's really bad. I don't know what to do with you.
I know exactly what to do with you. Leave them right here.
This is where they belong.
At number 18, because they are going to continue to do this like they do each and every year. Somehow, some way, they're going to figure out a way to be 8-8 at the end of the season and need to beat the Saints to even try to be in the conversation for a playoff spot. The Atlanta Falcons do this.
Infuriating.
They do this every year. One game they'll be great. The next game they lose 30-0 to the Carolina Panthers.
And now just understand they should be 3-1 with a 30-0 loss to the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
That is the definition of infuriating NFL football teams.
Yes, they play the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football in 2 weeks. They got the first round of buys here this week.
I'll be there.
You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Continuing with the overcast into the afternoon, and it doesn't look like much rain at all. Passing shower or two. A lot of dry weather, maybe a little bit of a light breeze, low 70s. Tonight, dropping back into the mid-50s, maybe a shower early. And then we'll start to clear by morning, some fog around. That fog will go away. Beautiful day as we kick off October tomorrow, up near 80 degrees. We'll get a push of cooler air in Thursday, sunny 72. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. So we're helping you with deals on top brands like Scott's, Pit Boss, Cobalt, and Trex Decking. So get to Lowe's, get it done, and earn your Sunday. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
This is what it sounds like to win $1,000 in bonus bucks.
I got $1,000. Oh my God, thank you.
Get ready for it to happen to you.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Every weekday.
Awesome! Looking for a career with stability and purpose? NC Department of Adult Correction is hiring correctional officers statewide with benefits, paid vacation, and opportunities to grow within the field. Learn more. Visit dac.nc.gov/cojobs.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Big news, Asheville. Clover CBD has opened a brand new dispensary at 8 Weaverville Road in Woodfin. Clover CBD is locally owned, community-focused, and dedicated to providing premium hemp products at affordable prices. And here's the best part. Radio listeners get 20% off one in-store purchase, plus a free gift when you mention this ad. Offer valid once per customer through the end of October. Stop by their new Woodfin location today or visit clovercbd.com to learn more. That's clovercbd.com.
September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, shining a light on one of the most common and often silent health risks for men. Prostate cancer can often be detected early through simple screenings like PSA blood test or routine exams. Early detection makes treatment more effective, especially for men over 50 or earlier if you have a family history. Talk with your healthcare provider about screening options. It's a proactive step that protects your health and gives peace of mind to you and your loved ones. Brought to you by Haywood Regional Medical Center.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, thrower of parties, is inviting you to Hope on the Slope. It's a free dance party happening on World Mental Health Day, Thursday, October the 10th at Bears in downtown Asheville. Get moving with Euphoria's dance instructors, vibe out with DJ Lyric, and celebrate the power of music, movement, mental health, and community. It's all happening at Bears, supporting Bears Foundation Linked for Life, bringing free therapy to Asheville's food and beverage workers. Learn more at bearsbbq.com.
At Ingles Weather, we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park. It's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
You are a regular nuclear meltdown. You better cool off.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States.
Link your Ingalls Advantage card to your child's school, giving the advantage to those who really need it. That's our pledge to you.
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
From the Ingalls studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Credit. That's credit. Enter it now.
Go to ESPNAVL.com to play, and good luck.
Live from the Ingalls studio,
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
the Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog see! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God, the Jets killed him.
We are back in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. The Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app and seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, and that way you can join us in the chat. It is
Power Rankings Tuesday.
We are working our way up to the top half of the league, Jeremy Green. The Atlanta Falcons, maddening bunch of dudes. Up 1 week, down 1 week, back and forth all throughout the season. They belong at 18.
They're, to me, the most infuriating team in the league. Because I think they have everything you would want them to have.
Yes.
But they're so unbelievably inconsistent. I mean, it's just like it's shocking how inconsistent they are. And I can't figure out if the defense is good. I can't figure out. I don't know. I know Bijan Robinson's a dog. I don't know a lot of other things about them, which I don't know what to do with that.
At number 17,
the Denver Broncos.
What's the hang up that you have with Denver more than their quarterback? Obviously, we know your feelings about Bo Nix.
Did you feel like Denver was good going into last night?
Meh.
So, did beating Little Sisters of the Poor make you feel
No, it
better?
did not do anything.
I mean, I see all these people that have Denver 5 spots higher than me, and I can't for the life of me figure out what are you seeing that I'm not. I don't get it.
It's the Sean Payton bump. To me, that's what this always is. We trust their coach. They look competent. At some point, he's going to figure it out.
Well, they play the
whatever
Eagles.
That means.
They play the Eagles this week. Set that line.
Ooh. They're at the Eagles. I'll say Eagles minus 7.5. 8.5.
Vegas has it at 3.5. And to me, that feels like the easiest line I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know.
Because that means Denver, it would be a pick 'em in Denver, which is stupid.
Yeah, I would have that higher. That seems like it might be a way to go this week. However, I mean, Philadelphia has the chance to play, or Denver has the chance to play with Philadelphia. That defense is good enough.
Is
to
it
limit them on
the
offensive
defense?
side.
The defense is what bothers me.
Okay.
Sander Sports in the YouTube chat said, no, it's the defense, Tank. It's the best defense in the NFL, and they should play well. It's not the best defense in the NFL. It's not even close to the best defense in the NFL. You think it is. They've played 2 realistic, honest-to-God NFL teams this entire season.
Mm-hmm.
Those two teams have averaged 435 yards on them. Awesome. You beat the smoke off of Cincinnati, and you beat Tennessee, but it wasn't overly impressive. They got the ball 5 times inside the 50-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. That's what's bothering me about Denver is that this was a team that I thought, okay, Bo Nix can make just enough plays. The defense can carry them. They can run the ball. J.K. Dobbins run it pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Another 100-yard game yesterday.
That was his first
Sunday.
game.
Was it?
Yeah. They made a big deal about that on the
Oh, yeah, because it was the first 100-yard game since Javonte Williams or something.
My bad. Sander said I should have written sarcasm when I wrote that.
That
was my bad. I didn't pick up on that. I apologize.
Hashtag sarcasm.
Our chat does try to help me sometimes because they know I can see what they're saying. Not all the time, but a lot. And sometimes I don't pick up on sarcasm. So if you can put that little bunny that – I am Ron Burgundy, and I will read what you say as serious as humanly possible. So that was on me. I don't see it. I don't like nothing Bo Nix has done has really encouraged me. I think he's regressed. He looks like the quarterback I thought he would be. He's Colt McCoy. He's Colt McCoy with a little bit of an ability to run.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. He obliterated the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm not sure Tank Spencer wouldn't do the same thing. So I don't see it. I think they're going to lose to the Eagles this week, and then you're going to have a team that's going to bounce back and forth, wins and losses, because they play the Jets, and then they play the Giants, and then they play the Cowboys, and then they play the Texans, and then they play the Raiders, and then they play the Chiefs. And I see a 9-8-ish football team. 9-8, 8-9, somewhere in there.
I think your voice bounced a little too high on the Giants there. I mean, they get you like Jackson Dart, but
I like that team so much right now because he's so hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
See, because he's what I'm really glad you said it that way. Jackson Dart is what you're being told Bo Nix is, because Bo can run and Bo has an ability to run. The problem is that Bo can't really hurt you downfield unless you leave a guy wide open. Jackson Dart can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem. If Bo Nix was Jackson Dart, I would like Denver way better than I do. I think Sean Payton's doing a lot with not a ton, but
it's the system quarterback thing.
We have a super chat. I've said a stupid thing. I've said a stupid thing, and now Red sees this is going to start a thing. I see it coming.
Take it easy, money, with the wink and a smile, like it ain't no thing. Like it ain't no thing.
Red Sea, read this seriously. Brandon Stevens is good at football, especially on the Jets. They say never lie to your audience.
Yeah.
And I just did. Brandon Stevens is not good at anything. And for some reason, every time you type his name on a phone, it has an apostrophe in it, which is infuriating when you're pissed off on Twitter and you, stop it an apostrophe! So I don't want people to think I'm stupid. I know it doesn't have one of those. I did that no less than 4 times last night. Stop that. Stop it.
Let's see where we at. Number 16.
Same team it's been every power ranking we've done. The Arizona Cardinals. I know they have it in them, and that fourth quarter was encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
The first 3 quarters were very discouraging.
Yes. It is a maddening process to have your team completely out of sorts or laying down for 2 to 3 quarters and then see them fight back. I go through this every week as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. Arizona, there's hope. There's hope that you two one day can sneak into the playoffs and get killed like our team does.
Can I tell you something that I thought about last night that just shows you how weird my brain is?
Okay.
So Marvin Mims had a decent game last night for the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
He had a touchdown on an end around, had 7 catches, I think. But his snap count's still ridiculously low in Denver. The only thing I could think about the entire night is I would give anything if I could take Marvin Mims and put him in Arizona, because I think that would be everything they need. You give me that deep threat that takes that safety back, and now Marvin Harrison's not getting bracketed, and now he can, if he wants to play physical, then he can play physical, because now that's what he's built like. I think it would fix a lot. Also, and another super chat that took the next line right out of my mouth.
Give me those dollars, don't you holler, that's your money, honey. That's what I need.
From Red Sea, it said, "There's hope. For the love of God, just fire Drew Petzing." Red Sea is Drew Petzing is his pit guy.
Yes.
If Drew Petzing ever winds up in a pit underneath somebody's house like Buffalo Bill, it probably will be Red Sea.
I think he might hate Drew Petzing more than I hate Mike Bobo.
I would agree with that.
It's close.
I don't think he hates Drew Petzing as much as I hate Brandon Stevens.
See, we've all got our guy. I
have like 40. I've been a Jets fan for way too long. I got a bunch of pit guys. I'm going to need a new pit guy.
Bring me my next pit guy.
I need a bigger pit.
Arizona Cardinals, are they good or not?
I think they are.
I
think they are.
All right.
And I think they're going to get better. I really do. I think they're going to get better. They're one of those teams that every year we do the power rankings, people go, "Oh, you got them too high or you got them too low." And it always falls to the same thing. It's patience.
Mm-hmm.
Tank wants to see it. For me, it's not seeing it. I need to see the evolution towards it. And Arizona was going to fall before that fourth quarter. Fourth quarter happens, and now I go, "Oh, maybe that's the one," but I can't forget the first three quarters. So.
Number 15 on the Week 5 power ranking.
The Minnesota Vikings. Hey, Minnesota, it's just a question. Do you miss Sam Darnold yet? Because you should.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do with that team. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. You want to tell me, and I want you to tell me where I'm wrong.
Okay.
Fact or fiction, they're better right now with Carson Wentz than they are J.J. McCarthy.
Yes. Fact.
There we go. So I'd say you got to say the word I said. There's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
They're obviously tied to J.J. McCarthy.
Yes. Fact.
Can they win anything with Carson Wentz?
Fiction.
And there's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They are better. This is a team that everybody thought was competitive. Meanwhile, I was trying to scream from the mountaintops. No, they're not. You got duped by them destroying the Bengals, which apparently everybody's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at Minnesota in a nutshell, you got 8 horrific quarters out of J.J. McCarthy. Well, 7, because that fourth quarter in Chicago was fine. You obliterated the Bengals with Carson Wentz, and you lost a game to the Steelers that just didn't. I at no point thought you were beating them.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you made it a game. Did you watch the game? Because at no point did you look better than Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin tried to dookie in his shorts, and that's the only reason the game was close. You should have lost by 3 scores. But they completely lose Jordan Addison on an 80-yard deep ball, which I still can't figure out what that safety was looking at. Because Mike Tomlin kicks a field goal, and he gave it to he tried to run it from the 3-yard line. It was a maddening circus of comedy of errors.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason you were in close. Like, Pittsburgh punched you in the mouth. I don't think this team's good. I really don't. I don't think Minnesota's good. I think they have a gimmicky defense that works when you're ahead. And then you aren't ahead, and it doesn't work. Because all of those fun little exotics, they're really easy to run at. They're very hard to throw on. I don't buy into Minnesota. I mean, hey, you play the Browns this week, you're probably going to win that. The 4 weeks directly after that are the Eagles, the Chargers, the Lions, and the Ravens, and 2 of those were on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Please put J.J. McCarthy back in after this Ireland game, because I want to see McCarthy play those 4 teams so I can just sit here every week and go, "You miss Sam yet?" Hey, did you know Sam Darnold's really good at football and J.J. McCarthy's not? Now you do.
I don't even know that you can trust them to beat the Browns at this point. Because with a hurt offensive line, that's a little nightmarish against Myles Garrett, isn't it? And that pass rush, I could see them sneaking one out. And where are they at? London? Are they in London this week? Yeah, London. Another 9:30 in the morning start for Viking football.
I got to get up at 9 a.m. on a Sunday to watch Minnesota Viking football.
It's what everybody dreams about at the beginning of the season. At number 14.
That team that just beat them in Ireland, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm. They're climbing the power rankings. Look at that.
I'm starting to think.
What?
That they might not be as bad as I thought originally.
Really?
I mean, look, that means they're going to go 10-7 instead of 9-8 and get beat in the first round of the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers adds something. I am starting to really wonder how good of a coach Mike Tomlin is, though. The end of that game in Minnesota was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you told me that was Aaron Glenn, I'd have gone, that makes total sense. It being Mike Tomlin was a farce. And I thought Aaron Rodgers was going to strangle him at one point. Like, could you just make up your mind? Are we going? Are we kicking? I don't know where to go. I think Mike Tomlin at this point has gotten, and I call these tenure firings. It's not that you're not a good coach. You've just gotten stale.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about this last night too. I gave a bunch of examples. Dave Doran at NC State, Mike Tomlin, Kyle Shanahan. I'm not saying you're bad coaches. I just think you've been here for way too long.
Right.
And it's gotten so stale.
You're Andy Reid in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's probably we'll call it the Andy Reid rule.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
and
it
there
is
we go.
decided.
Because it never was that Andy Reid was a bad coach. It was just that you couldn't get over the hump. For whatever reason, you were coming up with these, 10, 11, 12-win seasons and not getting anything done.
And it's so frustrating for your fan base because they see you do the same thing over and over again. But then you wind up with a team like Kansas City that had been poorly coached between Herm Edwards, Dick Vermeil. And then Andy comes in and you go, oh, my God, we love this guy forever.
Yeah.
And it allows them to kind of reinvent themselves.
Right.
I at this point think Tomlin's one of the biggest problems. Tomlin and Arthur Smith both. But Aaron Rodgers has been better here than I thought he would.
One game of watching, because I haven't really watched much Pittsburgh Steelers football, but I did get up at 9:30 in the morning and watch some of it. One drastic difference from Aaron Rodgers in New York to Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh, I think he's having fun again. And I think that I think that matters.
I can't fully agree with you on that.
Why?
Because I don't think he's having fun. I know that look.
Really?
I know that shaking your head look. That part scares me too, is that Aaron fall apart. And look, I'm very sensitive to that because it will haunt my nightmares. No, I'm not saying necessarily it's coming. I think Aaron's getting a little frustrated. I think Aaron's frustrated with Tomlin, and I'm curious to see where it goes from here.
Yeah. Following the Pittsburgh Steelers at number 13,
the Indianapolis Colts. I know somebody's going to tell me that's too low. And I think Indy's good.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think they're great?
No. I don't.
They beat a horrifically bad Dolphins team.
Mm-hmm.
They beat a horrifically bad Titans team.
Mm-hmm.
They beat a Broncos team that, let's face it, they got a little lucky. And then they lost to the Rams. And they were competitive.
And they would have beat the Rams, possibly, if
A.D.
Mitchell wasn't an idiot.
If A.D. Mitchell understood, don't just randomly hold a guy to hold him, and you must possess the football in the end zone.
You're disrespecting my passes, Rook. 2 hands next time. Tries to hold the ball out there like taunting and drops it before he crosses the goal line. And then kicks it out of the back of the end zone. Because, well, that's just another banner smart play by a Georgia Bulldog. Good job, A.D. Good job.
He can't drive 55.
He cannot. You are in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. We'll be right back on a Power Rankings Tuesday.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Streaming only on Hulu.
Beginning Thursday.
Shelly Roll! Hi, this is Ed Sheeran. LL Cool J!
Brian Adams. Make some noise for Tate McRae.
Hey, I'm Sammy Hagar.
Mariah Carey. We have Maroon 5. Good evening.
Glorilla!
Hey, this is John Fogerty.
Tim McGraw!
And so much more.
See it all at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One. Streaming only on Hulu. Beginning Thursday.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Big news, Asheville. Clover CBD has opened a brand new dispensary at 8 Weaverville Road in Woodfin. Clover CBD is locally owned, community focused, and dedicated to providing premium hemp products at affordable prices. And here's the best part. Radio listeners get 20% off one in-store purchase, plus a free gift when you mention this ad. Offer valid once per customer through the end of October. Stop by their new Woodfin location today or visit clovercbd.com to learn more. That's clovercbd.com.
Fall is sports season, and iHeartRadio has it all. The NFL.
Touchdown, Green Bay Packers.
MLB playoffs.
It is gone!
College football, the NHL, and NBA preseason moves are underway. From scores and reactions to interviews and hot takes, it's all at your fingertips on the iHeartRadio app.
Appreciate you taking my call, guys.
Lock in with your favorite teams with play-by-play, podcasts, and local stations where you can react and join the conversation. Sports on iHeartRadio, where fans live it.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
Money from the money tree. Fall on me. Life's a lottery. Oh, 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 oh.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy, and I'm not going to tell this story. However, I am going to encourage you to Google it. Florida A&M marching band announcer facing backlash after something he said about the opposing team's dance team. Don't do that. Don't be mean, especially on the PA system.
Be mean when the mics turn off like tanking on.
Seriously, you got to know. You can't show them your dark side. If you do, you will lose your job.
Bill Workman knew exactly what you were talking about.
I saw that during the break. We got a good laugh out of it. Anyhow, welcome into the Sportsocracy. If you're just joining us, it is a Power Rankings Tuesday, and we have worked our way up to number 12.
The Tampa Baker Buccaneers.
Fire them cannons.
Go ahead, defend your team.
I love this team. I mean, look, the fact that you never are out of a game makes me love you. The problem is how you get there is one of the most frustrating things on the planet. Watching that first half where the Eagles were just, I mean, they were getting everything they wanted because we had no answer. Second half comes around, things got a little bit different, started hitting some big plays on that defense, and it gives you a lot of hope that you're going to lose games against good teams really close. That's the best I got. This is the ceiling for my team. We're we're right here in that 12, 11, 10 range. Yeah. It's always going to hold you back because your defense is not as good as you think it is.
No.
And your quarterback's not as good as you think he is.
No.
The weapons, on the other hand, they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good. If you get Mike Evans back and Chris Godwin gets thrown into this mix, Mecca Ibuka keeps making just, God, I love that kid. And Bucky Irving rolls it all. I mean, weapons-wise, this is one of the best teams in the league.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought up Ibuka.
Yeah.
Because I need you to say this so it doesn't come from me.
Okay.
For about the 500th time that I've had to say this, I never said, fact or fiction here, I never said Emeka Ibuka wouldn't be a good player in the NFL. I hated the fact that you took him.
Yes.
And I think you're figuring out why I said that.
Because the defense is terrible.
Because the defense is awful.
Right. I mean, I get what you did. You saw the guy that had all the talent in the world went, I can get something out of that. This is going to make this offense really fun. You know what?
It is fun.
He makes it so much fun.
He's the best deep threat on that team.
Yes, he is.
And look, I get it. So now you're just going to get in shootouts over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
It's the only thing you can do because your defense can't stop anybody.
They can stop Philadelphia when Philadelphia stops themselves.
This is true.
0 passing yards in the second half. First team.
I don't know how you did that.
3 words, Jalen Hurts.
I mean, some of these guys have their moments, but that's not. I mean, this team is not a shutdown defense.
No,
by any stretch of the imagination.
Tampa Bay is the living embodiment of Baker Mayfield. They look great until they play a great team. Philadelphia. The second half of that game was way more on Philadelphia than it was on Tampa Bay to me. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree. I mean, you can't have that bad of a half against an offense that good.
Yes. I couldn't say it any better myself.
Yeah. I mean, that game proved everything to me that I believe about this team. 1, your defense is terrible, which it was in the first half. 2, your offense is hell on wheels, which it was in the second half. Sometimes you can put those together and have a good game.
And those will be fun games.
But we ain't had one of those yet.
And then you have the not fun games where the offense can't carry you, and all of a sudden you're down a whole lot to very little.
Right. If the Eagles live in the dream tour and the demands of slave driver Jeremy Green don't drive me to another heart attack,
I didn't like any of that.
Then you know what, Will? Watching Tampa Bay football every week because it has been 3 points, 1 point, 2 points, and 6 points. Fun. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I'm
a slave driver.
I'm a tyrant over here. I buy you seats to games that you would never buy for yourself.
No.
What a tyrant.
Oh, we got the Seahawks coming up this weekend.
It's an interesting game. Looking forward to talking about that one on Friday.
Wow. Take the over. I didn't even look what the number is.
I don't care.
44. Yeah, over.
Oh, yeah.
Over.
Yeah, I'm taking over.
At number 11.
The Green Bay Packers. Hey, will the real you stand up? Because I'm getting confused. You got more personalities than my ex-girlfriend, and she was on like 14.
Where was that defense at?
They were awful. With no CD Lamb, they made Dak Prescott look like old Dak Prescott. You know what? I don't know. I got nothing.
I mean, did Jerry give like the greatest halftime or the greatest pregame speech ever? And by greatest pregame speech, I mean, did he walk into the locker room?
I know what he did.
And say, what?
I know what he did. If you don't play Dallas Cowboy football in the second half, I'm going to feed this kitty to this snake right here. I learned it on People Magazine. It's a great instructional tool. Maca.
We need to get rid of the tie in the NFL. Just want to throw that out there one more time in case anybody missed the message. The Green Bay Packers, infuriating.
Bipolar. That's the only way to describe them. They are bipolar.
And that will bring us to the top 10.
And this is where I'm going to get people that go, you're stupid. The Baltimore Ravens. Okay, let's play a game. You have to bet your house on something right now.
Okay.
Are you betting your house on the Green Bay Packers to make the playoffs or the Baltimore Ravens?
Green Bay Packers.
You see how you had to hesitate there? You know why? Because you trust Baltimore. You've been here. I've seen you do this. You have too much talent to be this bad. And so when they get back and they're healthy, and they will be healthy when that schedule leans out, what do you think's going to happen? Do you really look at the Green Bay Packer roster top to bottom and go, that's better than Baltimore?
No. Not close.
Do you look at Matt LaFleur and go, he's better than John Harbaugh?
No.
Do you look at I can't remember the guy's name that's running the Packers, and he's better than Eric DeCosta? No. Because, see, I trust Baltimore because they do this. At 10, and Kevin the PRF said this exactly right, the Ravens are a good team, but they're a fraudulent contender. As long as they're this hurt, I agree with you. And at 10, I believe I reflected that. I've seen Baltimore as low as 19 in power rankings today, and that's comical to me.
It is dumb.
That's comical to me.
This team has way too much talent to be considered among the dregs of the league. And I'll be honest with you, this year, that's kind of how I feel. I feel like we are so divided between good teams and bad teams that we're kind of at that point where if you're in the bottom half of the league, then that means you're bad.
You know what saves the Baltimore Ravens to me?
What is that?
Who's the great team in the NFL right now?
The great team?
I can't wait till y'all see who I have at 1 because I promise you, it's not who you think.
I mean, I don't know that there is a great team.
That's the point. There is no team that I look at and go, that's the buzzsaw they're going to hit. If Baltimore gets in the playoffs, and they can get in the playoffs at full health, they're still the most talented roster in the league. DC might be a problem. The OC might be a problem. Harbaugh might be a problem. Lamar might be a problem. I don't know. I'm just telling you that we don't have solidified spots where I'm going, oh, my God, what are we going to do with blank? You know, the best teams in the league. And I so happen to know who the top 5 is. One of them got slaughtered already once. One of them lost to one of the worst teams in the NFL. Another one just had one of the worst halves of football I think I've ever seen. Another one almost lost to one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Everybody's got a flaw.
Everybody's got a flaw. And so Baltimore, if they can just stem the tide, get to the bad part of the schedule, beat up on the bad teams, get in the playoffs, we're right back where we started. All the gnashing of teeth goes away. I had to think about this for a really long time because, look, I get it. They were not impressive, and they have not looked impressive.
No.
But are you going to be shocked if they fix it?
No.
Because I'm not.
No. Nobody will be shocked if they fix it. The problem I've had is that, well, they've been hurt from the start, and the defense has not been good. And it's not. I don't think it's going to get any better. I don't know what the fix is, but losing Nnamdi Madubuike for the season, that's almost a death knell. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. Jeremy's giggling like a schoolgirl behind his fist, so I think we need to take a break so I can figure out what he's laughing at. We might be able to tell you when we come back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Continuing with the overcast into the afternoon, and it doesn't look like much rain at all. Passing shower or two. Out of dry weather, maybe a little bit of a light breeze, low 70s. Tonight, dropping back into the mid-50s, maybe a shower early. And then we'll start to clear by morning, some fog around. That fog will go away. Beautiful day as we kick off October tomorrow, up near 80 degrees. We'll get a push of cooler air in Thursday, sunny 72. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke. Dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas. Or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingalls, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, thrower of parties, is inviting you to Hope on the Slope. It's a free dance party happening on World Mental Health Day, Thursday, October the 10th at Bears in downtown Asheville. Get moving with Euphoria's dance instructors, vibe out with DJ Lyric, and celebrate the power of music, movement, mental health, and community. It's all happening at Bears, supporting Bears Foundation Linked for Life, bringing free therapy to Asheville's food and beverage workers. Learn more at bearsbbq.com.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment, committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
And we're back on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400, the Sportsocracy, brought to you by Ingalls Supermarkets. Low prices, love the savings, coming to you live from the Ingalls studio.
Show me the money, money. Show me the money, I like the cash.
I can't wait to see how you read this one because I'm going to defer it to you.
Kyle Shanahan, screw it, I'm just going to say it. Kyle Shanahan says prisons use liquid soap, so it takes longer to pick it up.
That's what I was laughing at in the last segment. I saw that and went,
holy smokes, Kevin Mullen with the Shanahan-ananism, and we are glad.
Oh, and that's totally what we're calling those.
Oh, the
Shanahan-ananism.
Yeah, the Shanahan-ananism.
Went full Gilda Radner.
That's right.
Rosanna Dana.
Exactly. He's got a question. Says, what's the story with JPJ in Las Vegas? Is he available for trade?
Jack Spires-Johnson? I don't think so. I saw him a bunch of times. I watched a sad amount of Raiders.
Are they holding him out? I have not.
No, he played. Okay. He had a couple good blocks actually.
Okay. All right.
Especially not with Colton Miller hurt now. Mm-hmm. That's one thing about the Raiders that I forgot to mention is that hey, your best offensive lineman just got carted off. I don't like seeing that cart. I've seen that cart way too many times in the last 2 weeks.
Let's see. What was this? Alex Majabi says, is he just not a center now? So is he playing guard?
He's been playing guard,
yeah. Okay. All right. Continuing with
I think it's Andre James. I think that's who's playing center.
That sounds right. Continuing with the power rankings. Week 5, number 9.
Oh, I am doing a thing.
Yes.
That I stopped paying attention to.
Yes, we're actively doing Power Ranking Tuesday.
The Jacksonville Jaguars
At number 9. Okay. What do they do well?
Jacksonville is the team that nobody's talking about that I don't understand. I do not understand
why nobody's afraid of Jacksonville.
Well, it's not that nobody's afraid of them. It's that nobody's talking about them.
Well, because they beat the Panthers, the Bengals, the Texans, and the Niners. Like, those are all teams that many people don't believe are good.
And that's fine. It's fine.
Oh, they lost to the Bengals. Excuse me. They're not 4-0.
They beat the Bengals. They just didn't get the win. They're still – Jacksonville's still figuring it out to the point of they can't even get a play call in consistently. And they're still winning games.
Mm-hmm.
They play Kansas City this week, and I was really curious. Like, this was – when I sat down this morning to look at lines, that was one of the number one lines I wanted to see, and it went exactly how I thought it would. Kansas City's 3.5-point favorite at Jacksonville, and I'll go ahead and tell you, there's almost no chance I don't take Jacksonville.
Really?
There's almost no chance. If that stays at 3.5, there is almost no chance I don't take Jacksonville. They have so many things going wrong, and yet they keep winning. And if you let that team figure it out with how well they're running, you're in trouble.
But they're playing a team that refuses to lose, right? The team that knows how to win.
A team that refuses to lose that's 2-2. How'd that make sense? They have a win over the Giants and the killed Ravens. Yeah, sorry, I'm not jumping up and down about Kansas City. The way you should have said that is the team that knows how to win, not refuses to lose. I don't buy – I mean, look, Kansas City still hasn't been said, so they're up here. I don't think they're as daunting as they've been in the past, and I like a lot of what I'm seeing from Jacksonville.
Yeah, they are much more daunting now with their weapons back, and we'll definitely be on opposite sides of that one.
And that's fine.
Number 8.
If I remember correctly, we were on opposite sides of the 49ers game too. And that one went my way. Oh, number 8. I really should put these scenes like right beside each other so I can. The Washington Commanders. Washington is one of those that I almost have to give them not a pass, but I don't really care what you do with Marcus Mariota. What is this team with Jaden Daniels? The defense worries me because they did not play well. They also got put in some pretty precarious situations by Marcus Mariota that I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to put them in. I'm not dropping them because of what happens with Mariota. Now, if Jaden comes back and that defense still looks like that, that's a problem. Marshawn Lattimore is a problem, but you got a lot of solutions. I like Washington better than a lot of other people do.
I do not like your chances this week against the Chargers, coming off a loss to the Giants.
Team missing 2 tackles. Just saying.
Yeah. We may disagree on a lot this week, I guess.
It's fine.
We'll see.
I love the weeks we disagree on a lot. Those tend to go really well for me.
Oh, Washington at 8. Number 7.
The Seattle Seahawks.
Now, they're up here just because Jaden's hurt, right? You don't think that they're better than Washington, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I do. Because their defense is way better and their offense is closer to Washington than Washington's defense is close to Seattle.
Okay. That made sense.
Did it really, or do I need to phrase it?
No, it made sense. No, absolutely.
I love this Seattle team. And I told you, they were the team that was on high alert from last week. If you do the things that you need to do this upcoming week, and they did, they squished Arizona in their house for 53 minutes.
I was going to say, until they didn't.
And I'll be really honest with you, some of that was just damn bad luck. I used to play golf with a guy that was my favorite phrase he has. It's just damned old bad luck. I felt that way about Arizona.
Okay.
2 back shoulder throws to Marvin Harrison Jr. where he's absolutely blanket covered. That's almost indefensible. I still look at Seattle and just go, your quarterback's elite. I'm tired of fighting with you. At this point, you go fight with your mama. I ain't listening to it. Your quarterback's elite. I think you've got two good running backs. You've got a high-end wide receiver. You got several weapons on that offense. The offensive line is getting better, and the defense is just really multiple. I mean, that's Seattle in a nutshell.
All right.
It's a team that you may not watch a lot of, and I'm speaking to the collective you at this point.
Yeah.
You may not watch a lot of them, but they're way better than you think they are.
Number 6.
The Kansas City Chiefs. The hardest differentiator of the week was Kansas City, Seattle. I couldn't, because I like Seattle better.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Kansas City more. Mm-hmm. And that's Kansas City and Baltimore are the two teams I'm looking at right now just going, if you were anybody else, you'd be way lower than you are. But you have elite quarterbacks, elite quarterbacks, top 3 guys. And that gives you a lot of platitude. Kansas City has to figure out how to run the ball. If you don't figure out how to run the ball, none of the rest of it matters.
No doubt.
And until you do, you're not going to be higher than this.
Right. You can't keep going with Patrick Mahomes or Xavier Worthy leading the team in rushing. I don't know. I don't know what the answer there is. Like, is it because the offensive line is so damn bad, or is it because neither of their running backs can find the hole? like they're just blind, running into the backs of offensive linemen. It's almost hard to do. To run the ball at what are they at? They're at not even 100 yards a game? Barely 100 yards a game? Gross. Kansas City Chiefs at 6. Number 5.
The Buffalo Bills. Buffalo's another team. I trust you.
Except
I don't think your defense is very good.
Mm-mm.
And what is happening to you in the second and third quarter? I saw ESPN's Power Rankings today did an explanation of what will hold a team back. And Buffalo's was, what is happening to you in these middle quarters? It's almost like they get bored.
Mm-hmm.
They did it against the Jets. They did it against New Orleans. And then they squish you in the fourth quarter. That's not a problem when you play the Saints and the Jets, and it's a problem when you play really good teams. I am cautiously optimistic about Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I love your quarterback. Anybody that's listened to this for more than 15 seconds knows that. I love your quarterback. I don't know that right now I love your team, and I just want to see how that evolves over time.
Yeah. Buffalo Bills at 4-0 so far this year. Number 4.
The Los Angeles Rams.
The Rams at 4. Matthew Stafford. Go ahead. Number 3.
The Los Angeles Chargers. The LA teams are 3 and 4.
They're the same team?
No, they're not the same team, but, man, they have an ungodly number of comparisons. You have a head coach that I trust a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You have a quarterback that I like a lot, to the point of I think he's on the higher side. I called Sam Darnold elite earlier. Stephen Towles got right. I should have called him exceptional, not elite. Elite is the top 3 guys. Herbert and Stafford are on the top side of that next tier, especially with no Burrow. I mean, you can make the argument that Stafford and Herbert are 4 and 5 in this league right now.
Yes.
With no Jaden Daniels, I'm not even sure there's a contender. That's where it's not that I'm forgiving the Chargers for losing to the Giants. It's not that I'm not seeing flaws with the Rams. Everybody has flaws. And it's just really a question of whose flaws can you deal with. And there are 2 that I trust more than these 2. I think they're very, very good. You have a great coach. You have a great quarterback. And if you're in the Super Bowl, it's not going to surprise me.
Yeah, your defense is going to keep you competitive. It's not going to let you get behind too far.
You both have a pass rusher that I'm real fond of.
And if you do get behind, you've got the quarterback that I can lean on.
And
I trust Matthew Stafford way more than I trust Justin Herbert.
I can't say that I do, and I'll tell you why. Age.
Yeah, but for the long term, sure.
No. I'm talking for 1 year.
For the length of the season, sure.
I'm not sure that Matthew Stafford can make it through this year.
Maybe not.
That's honestly why the Rams aren't higher than this.
Maybe not, but 3 minutes left in the game, and you had to bet your house on this game. Which quarterback are you choosing? Are you choosing Justin Herbert? Because I'm not. I'll take Matthew Stafford 10 times out of 10. Clutch moments, there are very, very few people that do it like Matthew Stafford.
Who's coaching, though?
Equal coach.
Do I get Sean McVay with Justin Herbert and Matthew Stafford? Because that probably changed my answer.
Equal coaching here. Matthew Stafford again, delivering late in the game for his team to come up with a win this week. The Chargers losing to the Giants, and well, sometimes you pick a bad day to have a bad day.
And then there were two.
At number 2,
the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, shoot, I did that thing.
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Which means that number 1 is
the Detroit Lions.
I did that backwards.
You did.
I screwed it up that time. I think the 4 teams I just said, the Rams, the Chargers, the Eagles, and the Lions. I think it's 4 best teams in the league. Here's the differentiator. The differentiator to me, what I saw in the second half of Philadelphia was terrifying. What I saw against Green Bay for the Lions was scary, but I could also choke it up. First week of the season, on the road, new coaches, new coordinators, and then since then, it's just been, hey, could you start this lawnmower so I can run it over everybody in my path? They're so close. And right now, the difference between 1 and 8 is not huge. But, I'm sorry, Gambit fan, I had to do that just because I saw him getting excited that I had seen the light on Philadelphia. And look, Philadelphia's 2, which makes no sense. A week that you set a record as the first team to win a game with a quarterback that threw 0 yards in the second half. That's high praise.
But that's kind of why.
But, man, the Lions look so good right now.
They do. The offense is definitely churning. Amon-Ra St. Brown's having a hell of a year. Jahmyr Gibbs, they can hit you from all sides.
All sides.
All sides. And it really doesn't matter. They're on their way. I just don't know if I don't know if I can trust them. Don't know if I can trust them more than I could trust the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, and you know what? It's still early in the season.
It is.
We have a lot of football to play. We also have several Super Chats to hit before we get out of here.
'Cause it's all about the money, money, money. All about the money, money, money. I do this for my hustle.
Let's see. Sir Jimothy, how much credit does Trevor Lawrence get for the Jacksonville Jaguars resurgence?
I mean, you can't leave him out.
No, I think 20%.
Okay.
Reinvigorating the run game's 20%. I think the defense is 50.
Okay. All right.
I mean, Trevor definitely.
Sorry. I apologize. I thought you were done on that thought. Red Sea says, no. They squished Drew Petzing.
Which is
not
fair.
The Cardinals.
Which is fair, but you employ Drew Petzing. So those become one and the same.
Exactly.
Now, when you don't employ him anymore, then we can go down that bunny hole. And hey, I'm rooting for you. We got a lot of awesome Cardinal fans that listen to this show. There's no coach other than Aaron Glenn, Steve Wilkes, Tanner Erkstad, every position coach, the trainers, the ball boys, the water boys of the New York Jets that I want to see fired more than Drew Petzing.
Money, 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 plenty of money. Give me loads of money, a lot of dough.
Mark Bradley with a super chat. He says, late, but I made it. Thanks. It wasn't a party until you got here. Let's grade the Falcons at a C+, Bijan and Watts at an A+, and Zach Pistol Robinson
2 S's. I see what you did.
He gets a Z.
He is kind of infuriating. You got to be looking at Oklahoma State going, come get your boy. Oklahoma State, how about you come get your offensive coordinator in the offseason, because we would enjoy that.
Just give him a boatload of money and get him out of my hair.
Atlanta's they're one of those teams, they're so infuriating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, as a Jets fan, I walk into everything going, hey, this is going to not be great. Tank has no delusions of winning a Super Bowl, but maybe I can have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Falcons fans, you look like a Super Bowl contender, and then you get squished by one of the worst teams in the league. That's just not good for your heart. You should call your cardiac doctor and maybe get on some pills or something.
Right. We got one more on the way out the door.
It's all about the money, all about the money.
And this one's from the glue guy, Jonathan Welch.
Glue guy.
He says, falafel no one. # restful in Seattle. You should be pretty confident with where you're sitting right now.
That was a very Sting way of looking at that.
Mm-hmm.
Tantric even. Falafel no one.
We're very restful in Seattle.
Does that mean he has a respite?
I was going to say, wait till the troops get there. We'll see how restful you are.
Oh.
You're in the Sportsocracy.
No! You do not end on that. You say something football-related right now. You do that political crap down there.
Tomorrow is a Womack Wednesday, and let's see. We'll be at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue on Thursday for the kickoff of the NFL Week 5.
So the structure of the Thursday show is going to be a little different. We're going to have a standalone piece to start the show that will roll into the live. On radio, you'll hear it all at the same time. You will not. It will lead into different streams on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And tomorrow, I am doing an uncensored stream from Mullet Manor.
Nice.
I need to see if some stuff works. And we haven't done one of those, first quarter of the NFL season. And we can say wordy dirt.
I was going to say, he hasn't got to say falafel near enough
this
year.
No, I do it a lot in the break. But it's more fun when I can say it on camera.
Exactly.
So we're going to do that tomorrow.
You are in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. We'll see you tomorrow.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Continuing with the overcast into the afternoon, and it doesn't look like much rain at all. Passing shower or two. A lot of dry weather, maybe a little bit of a light breeze, low 70s. Tonight, dropping back into the mid-50s, maybe a shower early. And then we'll start to clear by morning, some fog around. That fog will go away. Beautiful day as we kick off October tomorrow, up near 80 degrees. We'll get a push of cooler air in Thursday, sunny 72. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix Division.
Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix is here to help with new patios, extensions, and durable concrete solutions for every project. Local, family-owned, and dependable, that's Appalachian Sitework. You can learn more at appsiteinc.com.
This is what it sounds like to win $1,000 in bonus bucks.
Oh my God, thank you.
Get ready for it to happen to you.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Every weekday.
Awesome!
Explore a career as a correctional officer. NC Department of Adult Correction is hiring with state benefits and paid vacation. Becoming a correctional officer can be a rewarding first step along a public safety career. Visit dac.nc.gov/cojobs.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Still a year later, I see a lot of roofs with tarps. Do you have a neighbor that needs a new roof but can't afford to get one? ESPN Asheville and Balkan Roofing would love to help. Tell us about the homeowner in need and why they deserve to have a brand new roof for free. You can nominate them now at espnavl.com. And one homeowner will be selected to have a brand new roof professionally installed by Balkan Roofing for free. Roofing for a reason with Balkan Roofing and ESPN Asheville.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions. Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
Link your Ingalls Advantage card to your child's school, giving the advantage to those who really need it. That's our pledge to you.
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
This is Carolina football.
Hands off to Goss. Goss left side of the 10. Goss at the 5. Sprints to the front left corner of the end zone for 6.
Saturday, the Tar Heels are back at home to open ACC play against Clemson. Pre-game coverage starts at 11 a.m. Kickoff at noon on your home for Carolina football.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
From the Ingalls studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.